You going to fuck him up on Saturday?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna 1 ounce him?
1 ounce?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But he's...
No, you see the Rock leaving the arena.
Even that, I was like, whoa, shit. Like, I wasn't I thought it was going to be like butterflies and pillows,
Tell you
G.
what,
I'm laying
Triple
there
H,
like...
if you ever want to go one-on-one with the Rock, we'll scratch that itch. And he's just built. Think he's on roids?
Yeah.
Ditch, because the Rock will make you famous if you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Bro, Chucky is pretty much like a robot that's AI.
It's a possessed toy.
Oh, yeah. Dakota Kai, bro. I was the hugest advocate for her, bro. And I put up a post in it, like kind of like low-key went viral on Facebook. No social media, no Facebook outlet, nothing said anything. Yeah. And I'm like, there's this New Zealander who's overseas in the biggest wrestling company in the world, on the biggest wrestling pay-per-view of all time. Nobody said anything, bro. And I'm like, fuck that.
Before I met Dilz, I didn't know that New Zealand even had wrestling.
Yeah, you're not.
Until the IPW.
Yeah.
Huh? Your glove.
My glove.
You smack someone with your glove or something.
Let's just continue through normalised violence, normalised drug use, moves into adulthood, that becomes normal for them.
Elon Musk started putting out there on Twitter and they're going at Donald Trump because he hasn't released the Epstein files because he's in them, but it's taken over.
Probably AI updating Wikipedia now. So.
Bro, that's...
Can you change? You can change Wikipedia.
There's probably an AI that updates Wikipedia. Bro, if that found 47.2 divided by 6 and shit
Why don't you use a calculator?
Because sometimes I don't know how to calculate that on a calculator. There's no divided by button.
You're in finance!
But I could just Google it, okay? Listen, fucking AI could do backflips.
You hear that? He's
pages.
doing one on Saturday.
Natural.
Yeah, off the rope.
Nah, it's been a minute, G. We'll put a trampoline down.
Here we go.
Trampoline down first.
Yeah.
We'll put a foam pit down. What else do we need? Some bubble wrap on me? Who would you wrestle, Valerie?
I like Batista.
You'd get fucked up.
I like him though. He's cool.
Dickheads isn't a swear word.
Dickheads is a swear word.
Dickhead is not a swear word.
Stop taking from the kids. It's a swear word.
What is the word that I'm thinking of where it's like that childhood?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. That's the word. And I think wrestling is just filled with it.
Oh.
What's your finishing move?
Spear.
Spear?
He's going to spear you.
Yeah. So the Cuz doesn't actually call it a spear tackle. He calls it the 1 ounce.
The 1 ounce. That's a good one. I like that. Welcome back to the Making a Statement podcast. This is episode 11. Crazy. It's like double digits, and now we just keep on rolling and increasing and going up each week because we come out new episode every Sunday at 8 p.m. If you're just tuning in for the first time, we run our podcast uncensored, unscripted, unfiltered, and unedited. So you're in for some real conversations and the use of swear words. So we've got the rangatahi jar here for anybody that was unaware. Every time we swear on this podcast, 50 cents goes into this jar, and we're going to do something at $500 to give back to the youth in our community. But this podcast is for adults, or I don't know, you'd probably say if it had a sticker slapped on it, PG-13?
Probably.
Anyways, makingastatement.co.nz, you can go check us out. You can go get merch. We got the Pressure shirt, the Pressure hoodie, and all our other gears all available online, makingastatement.co.nz or Care Design, 41 Main Street, Foxton. We're back with another special guest. I'm looking forward to this episode because it's right up my alley. I'm a wrestling fanatic. We've got the brother E next to me, my brother-in-law.
Hi, I'm Ethan.
And the cuzzy DJ TJ on the ones and twos behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm TJ.
Oh, he gets opportunities. And my name is Dilz, Making a Statement Entertainment. We've got podcasts, we've got apparel, and we've got music. So make sure you stay tuned. We've got a new single that's just dropped if you're watching this, because if it's Sunday, then it's Tuesday, which is today.
Which means it dropped on Friday.
Which is this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So make
you got
sure
that. You got my thoughts coming.
Bro, when I have to edit these podcasts and I have to rewatch that same piece back 10 minutes at a time.
You understand what I mean?
I pick it up eventually.
Yeah.
So we just spoke in code. But yeah, so we got a new track, Pressure, out. Music video shot by these beautiful people in this very room. Cuzzy DJ TJ, night 1 at the church, and brother E, night 2 in Wanganui at Joshi E's Whare. And funny we mentioned Wanganui because the bro's from there. So I'll pass it off to you. He is the owner and founder of River City Pro Wrestling.
Right.
They've got their first event coming to Palmerston North this weekend. So I hope if you see any of this rolling out, you bought a ticket, as well as a wrestler yourself, the Cuz Makaire.
The Cuz Makaire.
The Cuz.
Yeah.
So there we go. Let's talk about that.
All right, let's talk about it. Direct to the camera.
Yeah, let them know, brother.
Tēnā tātou e te iwi no... i te tau toku mama ko toku papa. Maybe I'm a bit more nervous than I thought.
Nah, you're
all right.
Just you say your thing, my bro.
I te tau toku papa ko Ngāpuhi me Ngāti Whātua ngā iwi no Takiwira, Dargaville hau. So my dad comes from Dargaville, small town up north. I te tau toku mama, so on my mother's side, I come from Wanganui, so ngā pairangi me ngā te ati haunui a pāparangi te iwi, ngā iwi no Wanganui hau. Yeah, what more would you like from me in terms of an
What
intro?
would be a brief summary if we had you, we've had about 4 people involved with politics in the local elections come through back to back to back, leading into last weekend's election results, which crazy. Well, 3 out of the 4 that we brought through this podcast landed their spot, bro. And Justin, unfortunately, didn't.
I didn't hear about Irene if they've done the special votes yet or not. Because it's not confirmed.
As far as it is confirmed, because Alan messaged me and said 3 out of 4 got in.
Oh.
So at that point, that's when I realised Irene must have made it over the line. But at one point, we had Irene in the lead by 1 vote at the end of the voting cult. When it closed, they had the special votes to still count, but Irene was up by 1. And so we let her know. We said, hey, just thinking maybe one of those people were from our podcast episode, and
we
made a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
So the number 1 podcast in Hora Whenua, we got involved with the politics, and we may have just changed the course of what just came as the results. So that's
Possibly.
massive. And in those, they spoke on how in politics you've got 30 seconds to a minute to summarise who you are and what you're doing. So how about you give that a go, brother?
Well, definitely making a statement. So, yeah, as I said, my grew up mostly up north. Most of my time I lived in a small town called Dargaville. Most of my high school years, actually all my high school years have then sort of moved around a little bit. But now I call Wanganui home. Did not expect it to be home, even though I am from Wanganui. It was just one of those places where I thought I was going to be there part-time. But that didn't end up being the case. I've been there nearly 15 years, so and I don't think I'm going to move anytime soon. In terms of myself, wrestler, the Cuz Makaire. That's my stage name, but my name's Mike Isaacs. So I'm a father. I have 4 wonderful, beautiful children of different ages. My oldest being 22 soon. Makes me feel really old.
Was it a crazy 21st?
My one was his. He got shouted to Fiji, so.
Oh, man.
So,
I wish I had that option.
I didn't even have a 21st.
I didn't have a Fiji.
I probably fell asleep about 9 o'clock on my 21st, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
From being drunk?
Something like that.
You do 21 shots or?
I did.
Yeah, nice.
Probably got to like 12.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So as a young fella, I was a big drinker. But my oldest son's not much of a drinker, so he'd much rather travel. So I was like, that's us.
Nice.
And I celebrated my 40th as well over there. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yep. So 40th and his 21st in the same year. So
That's awesome.
stoked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Outside of that, I work for the Department of Corrections. So I do work as what we call a program facilitator. So I
Or a
help.
screw?
No.
Not quite.
Not quite. No, I will say that I have been there though. I've
Okay.
been in that side of the fence as well. But in terms of the experience and how I am as a person, it didn't really fit into how let's just say the job now is more working alongside people instead of just closing doors. You know, I'm looking for opportunity to be able to open doors for people that want to make change. So
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
love my work. I love my work.
Yeah.
I really do.
We'll get into that then. I like the sound of that. That sounds cool. We'll definitely get filled in. To kick things off, bro, we like to check in. So like a mental health check-in, open conversation. How's your week been? And where are you at kind of out of 10?
Well, in terms of how I am out of 10 right now, pretty high. I'm going to say 8 or 9 because I was quite excited to come on here. Firstly, it's my first time being on the podcast.
Welcome.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Of course.
Secondly, I've watched a couple of your podcasts as well, just to sort of get a feel of what it's about, and I like that. You know, when I mentioned earlier around going with the flow, that's just me all over. So about 8, 9 out of 10.
Massive.
Busy week, real busy because I've still got a full-time job, still trying to run a promotion, and as we get closer to the event, marketing, et cetera, starts to pick up a bit more. So, yeah, unfortunately, family time has been a little less than I'd like, but I've got Wednesday off, so I'm going to make up for it. So,
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
Cool.
It's about trying to balance. That's what we talk about almost every episode, is how we balance our family, our full-time job, the podcast, the music videos, everything. There's so much to do. So yeah.
But the problem is there's no such thing as balance, really, because everything still needs a bit more.
Yeah,
It's just, that's when you start being like me, bro. I don't sleep,
Yeah.
but I don't smoke crack. I'm just the full disclosure.
I can't.
Fair enough. Wrestling, is it prohibited? Do you get drug tested in that
my
field?
full-time job.
Oh, you're full time.
he works for
I
corrections.
was also just thinking, like, as a wrestler, because I was thinking about how, like, the WWE ones, they fail the tests and shit like that.
Yes,
you know, the
yes.
drug policies, and then they got like the steroid tests and that. Do they have that kind of? Is that kind of testing involved in our industries?
Oh, well, if you think about it like any sport, it's people, how would I say it? It's frowned upon, to some extent,
Yeah.
But in terms of legislation and stuff, it's not really pushed a lot. Like if that's something that somebody's doing, it's likely we're not going to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's frowned upon, they're just doing it, but they just don't openly talk about it.
No, but in terms of like, illicit drugs like meth and stuff like that, like if we're in the know-how, then it's
You're out.
it's really a no. Like,
Yeah.
you're not coming on our card.
Yeah. That's just a moral stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's safety. Like we're thinking of other wrestlers as well. Yeah, we don't know what the attitudes are going to be like. We're looking after them.
Yeah.
Just as well as the community as well.
I'm looking forward to the conversation we're going to have, bro, because like wrestling is a massive thing in my family. So it's quite cool to have you sitting there. Cuzzy DJ TJ, how are you out of 10?
I reckon I'd say a 9 this week.
Okay.
But I do have a real bad toothache.
Oh,
So,
again.
but I'm getting that checked out on Friday, so that's what's making me happy.
Is it the same tooth?
Nah. So last time I went to the dentist, that was last year. Oh, sorry. Last year when I went to the dentist, my old dentist, he put a filling in, and then I was eating an apple and it came out, and then clearly it was rotting underneath that filling. So I got to go back to the dentist to get that refilled, everything, and yeah.
If that was their fault, did they cover the cost? Is that their fault?
You'd think so, but no, I still had to pay.
So out of 10?
9.
Yeah, I'd give it around 9.
Okay.
Yeah, he said 9.
Oh,
And
did
the
he?
bro said 8 or 9. And I think that was quite cool because the last few episodes, everyone's been at about a 5 when they've come on because they're so stressed with the elections.
Yeah.
So for you to come on and go 8 or a 9, bro, that was like, oh, that's a bit of a
Yeah,
an
that's
update.
cool.
That's cool. And for us to be the reason, bro, that's pretty cool too.
Makes me feel
we
good.
appreciate you making the trip and joining us. Brother E, where you at? How many weeks to go?
I didn't plan this. 3 and a bit weeks, I think. It was 4 on Friday. So when this episode comes out,
here we go. Ethan maths again.
no. So it was 4 on Friday. So yeah, when this episode comes out, it'll be 3 weeks, but 4 weeks from pretty much from now, 4.5 weeks. Yeah, getting excited again every week. I get excited. Still no real signs or anything yet, so it could still be 4 weeks. It could not be tomorrow. Like I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'd say probably 8 or 9. 8 or 9. I'm pretty good. Nothing's really dragging me down. We got heaps of things in the works at the moment and staying busy, so
Nice.
I'm good. I'm happy.
Cool. Well, that sounds good.
What about you?
I think I'm at about, just thinking about the week that I've got ahead too, because that kind of plays into it as well, because I could be here, but what's tomorrow? I'll say about 8. 8.5.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
We've just wrapped up the Pressure music video. I just showed the boys the latest single. Features Ash Edu and the bro Joshy E. So you mentioned running into him busking in Wanganui.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
At the
so
Foursquare?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, yeah.
that's what he does, bro, and he's the best at it. And
Bro, he's
I
the
just
man.
respect his hustle. I respect his grind, bro. He's an artist, and he's got the skill set that's developed through discipline. Like he's just incredible. He's incredible. But yeah, he's got a verse on this. We've been up your neighborhood last week and spent Tuesday night filming it with them, and
Beautiful.
we've just finished up the music video. It looks amazing, so I can't wait to put that out. So the song drops this weekend, so it should already be out when this comes out. What else do we have on the horizon? We got a drink sponsor,
Yeah, we did.
Loaded Tea-Bar.
Yeah.
So our podcast
Massive.
is going to have some Loaded Tea-Bar teas every episode. So that's exciting, bro.
We're getting more flavours. I'm
leveling
excited.
up to, we've got a drink sponsor. So shout out to the Loaded Tea-Bar. Thank you for joining the party. We're going to have a tea party up in here.
That sounds...
Iced
Yeah.
tea.
We could play that into it, like spill the tea. But yeah, no, that's where I'm at. I think that's
Oh, damn it.
what.
I said fuck. Oh, I did it again.
So that's $1 in the swear jar. But and don't worry, bro, we'll shout you. So go hard. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Oh, hold on, actually.
You still owe like $20-something.
Be reasonable. We don't want to spend too
You had like 40 swear words last episode.
Yeah, I know. So hot topic, Cuzzy DJ TJ. So what we do here, as you're aware, as you walked in, we gave you a notepad. You've put something on there. We wrap that up. We put it in the jar, and each week we kick our episode off with something from that jar. So we're getting to hear our guest thoughts, and yeah, I think it's quite a cool concept, really.
Yeah, talking about going with the flow. Whew.
Goes with the flow. Yep.
Go with the flow.
This is about as flow as it gets, eh? Just drawing that out of there.
Yeah.
Outside of that's
Okay, the hot topic is Elon Musk Tesla robots.
I don't know anything about it.
Tesla robots.
Elon Musk.
I think that sounds dangerous. Oh, shit. So if I think about Elon Musk and his financial capabilities creating robots, I'm imagining there's AI involved. And then
Probably.
I'm imagining, how we talked about how some cunts already like fucking, there's things about them having feelings for their AIs, their chat GPTs and stuff like that. That will happen with a robot, and then we're fucked.
Maybe. Well, like make like a robot person.
Yeah. Like an AI, if you make a robot and cross that with chat GPT, what do you get?
Yeah, I don't know. Scary person.
You
Have
get
you seen-
Terminator.
Have you
Fucking
have you seen that movie of that phone? That phone that he buys the phone and it talks to him. It's like an AI phone, and then it like she forms like a relationship with him, and she like loves him, and then she starts. Oh, bro, I have to find out what it's called. If someone knows what it's called, put it in the comments. Do you know what it's called? Are you gonna try and figure it out, Trev? But it's funny, man. It's a funny movie.
I haven't seen it.
But it's like, yeah, that's just what it reminded me of when you said about AI and then being like robots and stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking Terminator.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, bro?
There's actually a movie out recently too around that. There was couples. So you had a partner. I can't remember the bloody name of the thing, but it was based on the same thing. This lady thought that she murdered somebody, but it was actually a deformity. She was actually ended up being a robot, but she had been programmed to love her husband. So she was a part of it. I can't. Again, we might have to look at that.
If you viewers know what we're on about, fucking drop a comment.
Yeah, and they ended up going to this big flash house of one of their friends, and they had all brought their robot partners, but none of them knew that they were robots. Like
True,
they were
that's
just
buzzy.
married to them, and they were there for, you know,
Oh.
So what were they
Tesla,
fucking?
don't get any
for their
ideas.
pleasures. Pretty much, yeah. And then it ended up, she ended up actually getting reprogrammed, where she ended up being in full control, trying to run away from people because she thought she was a real person. But then when she realized she was a robot, she ended up getting control, and she made an escape because they tried to reprogram her or take her back to the factory to
fuzzy,
reset her. Yeah, but it didn't work out. But
Man,
I mean, that's a possibility.
I haven't had no time to watch anything about robots in
That's
recent
pretty out of
history.
That is out of it. Did you find the movie?
Yes, so the movie is called Jexy.
Jexy, that's it. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's funny.
Never heard of it.
It's
Bro,
real funny.
Bro, Chucky is pretty much like a robot that's AI?
It's a possessed toy.
Oh yeah.
What? It's like Annabelle. The
No, that's a
Annabelle
doll.
doll. It's the same thing. He's a doll. Chucky doll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why was I thinking Chucky's a robot?
I don't know. Oh yeah. I don't know.
Fuck no.
I don't know. That's your prerogative.
I don't know. But Elon Musk, I thought he was sending people to Mars. What happened to that?
He probably is still. Maybe he's just got other stuff on his agenda as well. You know, he might.
He
be
was
busy.
working for Donald Trump, eh? Yeah.
I don't pay attention to him.
Yeah. Okay. So what was happening was he was working as like something in the like financial audits or something like that of Donald Trump in the White House, and Elon Musk was going through and doing all like going through the books and cleaning things up and where is all the leakage in the finances, and I think that was the reason why Trump like laid off heaps of employees and all this kind of shit, right? And they were like a partnership in crime, and then Elon Musk and Trump separated for some reason. Must have had a fallout. Elon Musk left the Parliament, or what is it called, the White House, and then Elon Musk started putting out there on Twitter and that going at Donald Trump because he hasn't released the Epstein files because he's in them.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, but that's all like actual current history. Like that shit was going on Twitter like in the last month, and that, bro, them going back and forth at each other, and like now the US aren't answering the questions about the Epstein files and shit.
I'm not going to say anything. This might be off the records, but I don't doubt that Donald Trump was probably there. He's a bit of an odd fella.
Yeah,
you know,
and like he had a relationship with the Epstein, so I mean, are we going to get shut down by like the FBI or something? I don't know how that works, but Donald Trump, bruv, you should just fess up or something. Like,
release those files.
Yeah, release those files. If you guys want Donald Trump to release the files, chuck that in the comments. But yeah, nah, that's kind of where I go to with Elon Musk. I can't afford a Tesla.
Neither can I.
I don't really want one either.
Yeah.
I've never even test driven one. I don't even know anyone that has one.
I've never been.
Are they even real?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're around.
Yeah.
I think the latest on them is they're still upgrading, or there's still a few little kinks on the self-driving ones.
Well, fuck, I would not trust
I
that.
wouldn't trust it either.
Yeah.
I would not trust
That's
that.
where we're at the moment. So they're not far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, just little tweaks here and there
That's
until
out of it.
I
it's a
heard,
thing.
I heard a story, and I think it was when I was living in Sydney, of a guy that was in one of those self-driving cars, but I think something to do with the sun and the shade and the brakes and stuff like that, and it was something like caused a shade, and so the sensor of the vehicle, it made it brake in the middle of an intersection, and they got fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's dodgy.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck, I wouldn't trust nothing
Yeah,
driving
no, I
me by
wouldn't.
itself.
I
And you
wouldn't
could get
either.
self-service driving taxis in that, eh?
Fuck that.
I don't
I've seen
know.
that on movies.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's in New Zealand, but I've seen them. Unless it's AI. You can't trust nothing no more.
nah.
You watch things of like, you know, whatever happening on the main, like, Facebook and shit like that. Like, Mum's been sending them to me thinking Eminem and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre were going on the Up and Smoke tour again.
I saw that.
Mum started telling me, I was like, no, Mum, it's an AI poster. Somebody just made that
Oh
up. 'cause-
yeah, I've seen some weird shit on there. Right?
Yeah.
Like this dude standing on a roof with this real big chick on his back, and he jumps off the roof onto a tramp, and then they do these weird jumps, and then they bounce onto the roof, and and then it wasn't until the end of it that I went, "Hey, this is fake."
Yeah.
But I like saw it. I was like, "This is an interesting video. I wonder why this is like this." And then yeah, it's like I don't know,
It
just
takes
a
me-
weird video.
It takes me back to like the Loch Ness Monster, and that very first photo everybody thought was real, and it's just that little toy in the lake, and it created the whole legacy of the Loch Ness Monster because people believed it. Now look what we have to navigate with AI. Like, you could imagine if you could probably go in AI and say, right, make a Loch Ness Monster and make it look like I took a selfie with it or something like that.
You could.
At next minutes, now how do we know there's a Loch Ness Monster and they took a selfie with it, or if AI made that? How do we know?
Yeah, and it's only getting, it's only improving.
It is.
Yeah,
You get whole videos.
Yeah, I somewhat follow, like, I suppose the technological advances when it comes to AI, just because it's something that I'm interested in on the side. I enjoy. I mean, I use ChatGPT as, like it's doing everything for me.
Yeah,
To a
right.
point. So I use it for what it's for. It's a tool. But then the upgrade of, like, I think it's Sora. I don't know if it's Sora. The Sora is the latest one in terms of video creativity and stuff, and man, it's upgraded to like Sora 2, and it's nuts.
Is that a free program or are people paying
I think
for it?
it's a paid one, and you've got to actually write in the stuff that you want. But in terms of, oh my god, it's crazy. It's crazy how real it is.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
People make music for it too, bro. Like,
I've
make
seen that.
AI people sing other people's songs, and then like the other bro sent me the other day Eminem, but it's the 50s blues version, and it's like, what the
Yeah, I saw Kaylani was talking about how she's starting to get pissed off because like Folded, her latest single, was doing really, really well, and then there was some AI people out there and they were starting to overtrack her genuine music. So it's like, how are any of the artists going to actually be able to compete with this fake generated crap? There's no originality of it now. They're just using computers to make all this music. So
say it's Kaylani who sings other people's choruses.
I don't know what she does.
Well, she gets people to write her choruses, but no. So in saying that, backtrack that, I'm a big fan of Kaylani. She's a great artist. But
Me too.
I mean, you know, that's a step of originality that she's not implementing herself. As an artist, I'm just critical in that space. You know, obviously, you see what I do. I do everything. I produce it, mix it, write it, direct it, film it. You know, from everything from the ground up. I definitely think it's an ugly thing for people that are creative because it eliminates the artistry. Like, there isn't a heart in it. You know what I mean? But people consume whatever they digest because it's on their news feeds and it's in their videos and things that they're just aimlessly, brainlessly, crazily.
Why are you trying to rhyme it?
I don't know.
Hastily.
Make believe. I hate them, G. Okay. Yeah. No. I think it's shit because then there's no other option than them for them to consume it, and then so they're not paying attention to the heart in it.
Yeah.
They're just being dumbed down by it. You know what I mean? And then it becomes acceptable. It's just that's frustrating. And yeah, I don't know.
And it gets a bit concerning because the latest I've saw is people like Timbaland that are actually using these tools. Like I think the latest one I saw of him, he had a beat, didn't quite get to finish what it was, chucked it in this program, finished the beat off for him.
That's pretty like.
You wouldn't think somebody as OG as Timbaland would be.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit, but yeah, I just saw that the other day because that sort of stuff pops up, music, AI. Yeah, and I was quite surprised myself. I mean, man, this is Timbaland. Like, he couldn't finish what he wanted, and he put it into the program. It gave some vocals. It finished off the beats, and he was just like, "That's it. Like, that's what I want."
Was that a marketing thing, or was he doing?
Well,
it
I'm wondering if
it
it was, but even so, just even having someone as big as him in terms of a producer, it's just nuts.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
You're gonna hate me, Dilz, but I actually kind of genuinely like the AI music. But it's the AI versions of people making songs, but bringing back like 1950s.
You listen to that Eminem song?
No. My favorite one is 21 Questions by
50 Cent.
50 Cent, but it's sung 90s soul music or some shit. It's beautiful. I love it. But yeah,
Can you put that shit on your playlist, or do you have to go search for it?
YouTube.
I've follow wrestling and we'll get into that. But because I follow wrestling, bro, it frustrates the shit out of me because you follow anything wrestling. Now every cunt's posting the results of shit, and now as you know, like we watch a pay-per-view, like one that's just went
Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
We watched that as a whānau on Sunday, but we had my bonus son's birthday to go do first, so we did all of that in the morning, and because that was on like Saturday night in Australia or whatever, we had to try and stay off social media for the day. Otherwise, you open it and every result just pops up on the fucking news feed from all these idiots that don't know what they're talking about. It's so frustrating. You could probably relate to that.
Yeah, because the first thing is the results. I'm the same too. Like I watched WWE 2A for quite a while because my children, they love it as well. So yeah, first thing you open up, I was just like, nah, I'm gonna leave my phone or at least stay off social media until I've watched it. But exactly the same thing. I'm like, oh man, this happened. I haven't even watched the episode yet, but it's just there. It's like consuming like
It's not just the wrestling either. It happens with my Supercross. Happens with the rugby.
You see the
everything.
results.
Yeah. So you can't open your phone at all.
Nah, because if it's not like idiots with owning pages that somehow end up on your newsfeed, it's your friends in it. They'll share the results.
Or sometimes I'll get a random, like, the Google app. I'll get like a random notification, like if I'm out for dinner and I can't watch an All Blacks game or something, and then right at the end of the game, I'll get the score update. It'll be like final score All Blacks, this, that, and I'm like,
email to your phone almost Google it.
I get so angry, bro. I'm like, I don't even get to watch the game. There's no excitement now because I know who wins.
Yeah.
So I'm the same. It frustrates me.
So I keep getting smacked on the news feed in those wrestling categories because I follow that stuff with those AI generated ones. Have you seen any of them? And it's like Hulk Hogan if he worked a day job, and it's like AI him working, and it's like, what the? Like, it's just crazy.
Like doing the Meccas around there.
Yeah, bro. Have you seen those ones?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
They look like so real too, and then they make them look real old and what they look like. Oh, it's just crazy.
You can't trust those either. Oh, not so much the old ones, but there are some when they say like results, and it's probably similar to Seen Up and Smoke Tour, like, oh, such and such wrestled on the weekend, and then the people they're like, oh my god, like when did this happen? Where did it happen? And other people are like, bro, just chill. It's AI generated. Like, but it looks so real. Like
It's crazy. It's crazy.
a dream.
As people are like falsifying the internet. That's why they say don't believe everything you read on internet. But there used to be like Wikipedia. Now it's just everything. Everything may have something that's AI attached to it. So it's taken over.
Probably AI updating Wikipedia now. So.
Bro, that's...
Can you change? You
Hold
can
up.
change Wikipedia.
There's probably an AI that updates Wikipedia. Bro, if that fountain of knowledge that we went to as a kid becomes AI controlled as well, what do you believe in?
I don't look at Wikipedia.
I see. It doesn't impact your life.
No. I've used it before, but I don't tend to use it very often.
I remember like that's where you did your research at school. It's like if you had to do an exam, they'd say, stay off Wikipedia, but Wikipedia just gave you the shortcuts.
Yeah.
They gave you a summary right there for you that was written by someone that's not that smart, so you could kind of copy and paste it.
But now you use Google and it literally generates an AI answer at the top.
Yeah.
Straight up, like exactly what you're searching. You don't have to go looking for it. You search it and it just says boof.
Yeah.
So now I don't even go to Google. I just go straight to ChatGPT.
Oh, so
When was this person born? Blah, 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 and it spits out all this information.
You
Yeah,
do
it's
your
real.
Googling in ChatGPT?
Yeah, I do it to find out everything.
Okay, because I'd go to Google. I used to just do like things like what's 47.2 divided by 6 and shit
Why
like.
don't you use a calculator?
Because sometimes I don't know how to calculate that on a calculator. There's no divided by button.
You're in finance.
But I could just Google it. Okay, listen. Listen.
What kind of finance are you doing?
Listen.
What
Listen.
the fuck?
So
What? There's no excuse.
as I've like, because I've been in the field of finance for a minute,
Oh.
right? Okay, but when you used to Google it, it used to just give you a straightforward answer. It was just the answer, 21, right?
21.
21. So that used to just be the answer that popped up. Now
Was it
it's
always
21, and the whole formula and an explanation from ChatGPT as to how it came to that solution because it's answering everything. Like, and I don't want all that. I just wanted that.
Okay, do you know what you do then? Use the calculator.
Shut up. Shut up your face. You shut up.
You wouldn't happen to be one of those people that type like this too?
Nah,
me or him?
Dilz? Anyone?
Nah, he's quick type.
I did a words per minute test. I don't know if it was accurate though, because it was only 30 seconds.
Oh.
And it was quite an easy one. Like the words weren't that big, but I got 100.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
I'm pretty slow at typing.
but I've you know.
But I know how to use a calculator.
Well done.
And I'm not in finance.
What's 52 times divided by equals?
You'd probably Google that too.
Take away the power of it. Fucking times it by X. Okay, shut up.
Oh my god.
Back to the wrestling.
Cool.
So let's talk about you, what you do, what's River City Pro Wrestling, what brought you to Palmerston North?
So, well, I just heard you guys say you're celebrating your 11th episode. So, on that one, well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
And we're along the same path as well. We started we started running our first show September of 2023. What are we now? October. So yeah, a little
Just
over
over
2
2
years.
years.
for us
Over
as
2
well.
years, yeah.
And we're coming up to our 10th show, I believe, in Palmerston North.
Nice.
So why are we expanding? So I suppose it's demand a bit. Like when you think of towns like Wanganui, sometimes too much of one thing is a little too much. Like, and we didn't want to oversaturate wrestling in Wanganui, so we thought, well, we'd still like to put on events during the meantime, so why don't we try other areas? And before Palmy, so we had been in Manawatu before. In May, we were in Fielding. The Fielding show, we packed that. Can't remember the name of the venue now. It was a theatre over there, so full house at that one. We just recently came back from Hawera.
Nice.
Another small town, same again, pretty much a full house at that one. So just trying these little towns just outside, just to sort of keep it within the Manawatu and the Wanganui and Taranaki. And then Palmy, there has actually been other shows run there, wrestling shows, by another company based in Wellington. But for us, because it's so close to home, we thought, hey, why not? You know, Palmy's an hour away. We've got the facilities. We've actually partnered up with a Takoro BJJ MMA club over there.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So he, the guy that runs is a man called Corey Governor, and he's in charge. He's community focused as well.
What's the name of the club?
Takoro BJJ.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
Shout
it's
out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Corey. Yeah. And thanks for partnering up with us, bro. Like, I really appreciate it, and he's put a lot of time in to help promote this as well. So yeah, but he's again a big wrestling fan. And he's had a professional career. I hope he doesn't mind me talking about this, but this is probably the most I know about him. Professional career as a MMA fighter. Now he's sort of giving it to his community. I think he's running 3 classes a week, and they're all free.
Oh, wow.
Like,
That's cool.
Yeah, and his purpose, from what he had told me, was just around being able to get youth out doing something.
Yeah, I love
and he
that.
says, I can't get kids to pay that. Like, and especially where he's from his area, so I want maybe a lower socio-economic sort of area. So yeah, BJJ, yeah.
Takaro, I think, is by like Highbury and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where
Just
we're
out
running
of
our show.
Highbury.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just in Highbury there.
Cool, bro. So what's the audience capacity there?
For that one there, I'm going to say around 300.
Wow. And so how's ticket sales checking?
They'll pick up.
Pick up. I like
They'll
that.
pick up, yeah.
I like
they definitely
that. So
will.
you expecting a full house?
I am expecting a full house.
Do you tend to get more door sales than pre-sales?
Probably a little bit of mix of, if we get to a certain point online, say if we get to like 200-300 nearing the end, like last few days out, it's usually get indication that there's going to be at least another 100 or so.
Yeah.
Just because it's like people last minute.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if I should go. And then it's just like, no, we're going.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that as well. Like, because we have such a busy life, I don't like to book something like 2 or 3 weeks in advance, because then something might come up and then I can't go.
Yeah.
So I'm like that as well. That's like, before you came on, I was like, oh, we might go up to the event on Saturday. And, but then I was like, shit, I don't know if I've got anything on. I can't remember if I've got something on, so I don't want to go and buy tickets or, anything like that, and then not be able to go. And then I'm like, damn, I spent that money and now I can't go. So it was like the circus the other week. We wanted to go to the circus, but then I had a whole lot of other stuff pop up. I wasn't able to go, and I was like, lucky I didn't spend $150 on tickets.
I was thinking more about you about to go to, was it Christchurch or something, and you booked the flights for the wrong day.
No, it was the wrong month.
The wrong month? How'd you do that?
I don't know. I even got up I almost got up the next morning. It was the night before that I realized I'd booked flights for the wrong day.
You should have Googled the maths around the calendar dates.
No, I just dumb me. I always do it. I do it with booking accommodation and stuff sometimes too. I book for the wrong days, and it happens. And then I have to call them and be like, "Can you adjust my day, please? I fucking picked the wrong day." That's why it's up to my wife to do all the book. I'm like, "Here's the money. You book it for us, please." I was like, "No, I can't. I suck at it."
we did a gig in Hamilton a few years ago, and Ricky, being my hype man, coming up on stage, and that he travelled separately because he travelled up with a couple of his bros, I think Jesse and that, and me and Arohali went up separately, and we were waiting for him like, fuck, we've got to do this show, and where's he at and that, and I called him. He's like, oh fuck, I'm still in Taupo. I was like, what are you up to? He goes, oh no, he was coming in from Taupo. But what he had done, bro, is he booked for a hotel in Hamilton, Canada. So apparently there's a Hamilton, and Canada has a Hamilton.
Yeah.
And he booked the hotel for over in Canada, bro.
Okay, that's a massive fuck up.
Yeah, so you're not quite as bad as him. He should have used a calculator, eh?
Yeah. Don't get at me about calculators, boy.
Want AI app to book his flights.
Yeah, I might have to start doing that, eh?
Chat GPT or your schedule.
I'm terrible. Oh, it was like with Irene's episode. I was like, yeah, me, and I'm going to get down there, plant the trees.
But
on the
we didn't
10th.
realise the 10th
And then
was a
it wasn't
Friday.
like a couple days before I went, fuck, the 10th's on a Friday.
Yeah, when is the 10th? Has it been?
It's been. It was on Friday.
Oh, well, shout out to the Foxton community that went down there and did
some
the
trees down,
trees
yeah.
and planting up to make our dump area look a lot better than what it does.
I completely forgot. And then it wasn't until the morning we had a scan, checkup scan. And it was the morning I looked at the date and it said the 10th. And I went, oh, shit. So I quickly sent her a message. I was like, oh, I completely forgot. I didn't realize it was the Friday. I thought it was the Saturday.
Oh, you messaged her?
Yeah,
Well
because
done.
I felt bad.
Because you messaged me too, and I was like, yeah, fuck, I just realised too.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I felt bad because I really wanted to go down. And then when it was on a work day, I was like, I can't
We
take
couldn't
time
even
off
go do a
work.
special vote because we couldn't take
No.
time off work to go vote.
So frustrating.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to what we were talking about.
Back to the wrestling. This wrestling event that you're holding, who's on the lineup?
So there's probably a couple of names on there that you actually know because you guys recently went to an event in Hawke's Bay.
Yeah,
had
shout
a
out
look
to
at the
Impact
photo.
Pro Wrestling.
So
I had a look
shout
at the
out.
photo and I saw a couple of the people I recognise. I can't
That
remember the
Viking
people's names.
cunt, hey, he gave me a choke slam. It's all the footage is coming so soon. You can actually see that in the intro of this. Yeah, you can see that. You can see that snippet. But we've got a whole vlog from it, bro. It's it's awesome. We packed up our whole holiday. We're gonna bring that. We're just trying to hit a milestone on YouTube,
Nice.
and then all the content's gonna come to YouTube. And that
Beautiful.
that we did some podcast interviews with some of the wrestlers and stuff like that too. So all of that's inclusive in that vlog, and then we can put things out separately in that. But once we hit a milestone on YouTube that we're trying to hit, then all the content's gonna come.
Nice.
But yeah, off the back end of that Viking guy fucking choke slammed me.
Big bugger,
Yeah.
eh? He's coming to this one
Yeah, I
too.
know. So should I come give him
I
an
remembered,
RKO?
I remembered a couple. There's another guy, he had a patch on
Yep.
his eye.
Yep. So Dusty.
Dusty.
Yep.
He's
He's actually a
Big
Wanganui.
Mike, is it his name? Big something?
That's him.
No,
Oh,
there was
that's
another
the Cuz
tall,
Mike.
tall, oh, what's his
Might have
name?
been Frank.
Frank.
Yep.
That's it. Big tall fellow with
Big,
long
tall
hair.
fella, yeah.
Yeah, skinny fella. I remember him and he had like the one-piece outfit.
Frank, not the one that Ivy kept talking about, is it?
I don't know.
The
Did
one
she?
that was like acting as a fan and got a hiding?
Nah. That was like he was like the apprentice. He's the newbie.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
this wasn't.
he was usually in that outfit, that Halloween
scary
like
looking
scary
dude.
looking outfit.
Yeah,
That was
nah,
pretty cool.
That was cool.
You can't miss Big Frank.
Yeah, nah,
He's
yeah,
got to
good.
be at least 7 foot.
Yeah, he's a big
He
boy.
is huge.
You'll know who you're talking about when you see him.
Yeah. So who else? What's the matches?
So it says yeah, some of the ones. So Dusty Bridges.
Bridges, yeah.
My kids call him Dusty Pirate because of the eye patch.
Eye patch, yeah.
Dusty Bridges. So he's actually one of our local wrestlers. So he's from Wanganui.
Oh, true.
So he would have travelled up to wrestle, and he wrestles. Around the Motu, probably one of our most travelled ones at the moment in terms of going from Wanganui, Wellington, Hamilton,
Mhm.
Hawke's Bay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Viking Liam will be there. He definitely will be there. I don't know. Well, what's your take on whether you can take him or not if the opportunity knocked?
Oh, bro, I've got a bone to pick, and I never lose.
You lost.
No, I haven't.
Twice.
There's another chapter to
You
that
lost.
story.
There's another
Twice
chapter.
to two different people, three different people.
No, but I hit a RKO.
You had a one choke slam and then you got kicked in the head on the ground.
Yeah, I hit an RKO. But we were practicing the punt kick, so we're gonna peel the curtains back. Talk about the behind the scenes of some of the wrestling, and obviously you kind of go through the spots. And we had it was kind of like a flow of like I came out, I performed, I was doing my set, and then my set got cut with the music. Like, who's that? Who's interrupting my song? And bro, the first night, bro, Liam comes out, ends up choke slamming me, and in the rehearsals hit me with the Vader bomb. Gee, moves off the top rope when a human lands on you. It don't matter if it's fake, bro. That's a human and it landed on me. That I was like, whoa, shit. Like I wasn't I thought it was gonna be like butterflies and pillows, G. I'm laying there like, come on, do your move, and then he drops, G, and I'm like, man, I'm intense enough for that.
Yep.
But that's what we speak out this in the vlog as well. Everybody it's hard. if you're a kid, well, I'm not going to try and break this. Like when you, I'm not going to say this about Santa, but everyone knows that
Kids watching Santa Claus shouldn't be watching this podcast.
No, so I know, but I was about to say something, then I was like, shit, am I giving it away too much? But obviously, everyone talks about how, wrestling is fake, this and that. But you can't fake these moves that are being, these people jumping off ropes and choke slams and spear tackles and bombs and whatever these moves. They hurt. I felt the boards. Like, it's not soft. I watched you get hit. I watched Trev get spear tackled. I watched these wrestling moves. Like, that hurts. People are bleeding. People are getting bruised, broken bones. Like, as much as you want to say it's fake and whatever, it's pretty legit. And you have to be an athlete. You can't just walk off the street and be like, yeah, man, I'm going to jump in that ring because it's fake.
There's fitness involved too, bro, Like,
oh,
you
yeah.
can see them going hundy.
Especially those
like a
long
workout.
matches, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It'd be tiring.
But I mean, we're talking about it. Like, bro, I got a couple choke slams. I got what's John Cena, FU? The punk kick, bro, and the rehearsal connected. So that rung my bell a bit. So obviously shit connects on accident, bro.
It sure does.
You had a sore back the next day too, eh?
Yeah, because I got choke slammed
slam,
twice.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't, and it was kind of like I think you like the ring. It's not like you get colour stay. Like I guess when your body, if you're training and you're doing that, kind of taking those bumps and you're practicing the technique as well. Because obviously, like we did the basics. We went up nice and early and we helped as they were setting up the ring. We were backstage with everybody and we got to see everything from start to finish, bro. And it was a cool process. And it was really cool. Like childhood dream, bro. I went to Impact Pro Wrestling at Armageddon in Wellington with my old man in there when I was a kid. And like that was inspiring because there were people in New Zealand that were wrestling. I only got to see it live for my very first time as a kid, bro. And so to go full circle and then go up and get involved in their two events, bro, and get to have a chance in the ring and perform in the ring. And what else did we do? We went like behind the scenes in the setups and that, and had some fun in the ring. Did some content. Got him in the ring and gave him a spear and. No, we had fun, bro. So shout out to Impact Pro Wrestling. And apologies, we haven't had the footage all come out yet, but it's all coming. It's due time. It's all there. We're just trying to get locked and loaded and do things by plan, and it's coming. It's almost game time. So I'm looking forward to getting that content out so your wrestling community can see it.
Yeah, lovely. But yeah, you're 100% right. It sucks. Like, and sometimes like I might even question myself. So why do I put my body through that?
Because you enjoy it.
Easy answer. I enjoy it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, and exactly like you said yourself, not trained. We train ourselves in Whanganui. We train twice a week. Going through the motions, making sure that we, safety in terms of landing, making sure that we're doing, because we're trying to look after ourselves. First and foremost, when you think of safety, you're looking after yourself, your health. You're trying to reduce injuries as much as possible. They happen, unfortunately, just like any other sport.
Probably a little bit more than other sports.
To a point, to be honest, the most injuries I've probably had is because of training. Yeah, more so than when I'm actually, because it's a different vibe. Like when you're in the ring, you got an audience there, you don't feel nothing. Like
natural.
You honestly don't feel nothing. You feel a little bit of it afterwards. But it's real hard. It's hard to explain. It's probably like rugby players go out on the field and they play an 80-minute game. You don't really feel the tackles. You don't feel all the hits or the
adrenaline
rucks,
and that.
And then you go and have a shower and. Oh that stings a bit. So it's kind of that's how I sort of like to put it down, is in terms of a sport. Even though it's like in New Zealand, I suppose most matches might sit around the 15-minute mark until you get a bit high into the mains and starts 20s, 30s. That's when you're talking about in terms of having the ticker, the cardio to be able to get through a match. It's you can't just jump in the ring and just expect to be able to have a match because you're just. And
if the fitness isn't there, then the show's kind of off, really, isn't it? Because then you're just waddling around and
I kind of want to be like the moldy Logan Paul.
You reckon you got it? He's pretty athletic.
He kind of just slotted into wrestling and now he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know, but look how athletic he is.
Yeah, but I'm going back to the gym now.
So you reckon you could do backflips and stuff off the ropes?
I used to do that off the cliffs at the river. Fucking A, I could do backflips.
You hear that? He's doing one on Saturday.
Natural.
Yeah, off the rope.
Nah, it's been a minute, G. We'll put a trampoline down.
Here we go.
Trampoline down first.
Yeah.
We'll put a foam pit down. What else do we need? Some bubble wrap on me?
Well, we're going to do this all in a couple of hours and then you'll do it on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll ace it too because I'll be in that ring feeling that moment like the bro said.
Yeah. And then you'll feel the pain afterwards.
Yeah.
When you break your neck.
Bro, no shit. I was putting hair wax in like a couple weeks ago, like tweaked my neck or some shit, like just putting hair wax in. And then I was like crippled for a day, bro. And I said to Harohale, I was like, this is the most guttering fucking start to the day ever. Putting hair wax as I'm walking out the door, fuck up my fucking neck. I was like, what is that? That's old.
I was going to say that's along the lines of going to tie your shoelaces up.
Yeah, and hurt your back.
Yeah, it normally gets me. I wake up in the morning, like I have a real good sleep, and I must be too relaxed. And I'll wake up in the morning, and my phone will go off my alarm, and I'll move my head real fast to go turn my alarm off, and I'll go, oh shit, that's it. Yeah, I'm done till at least midday.
Fuzzy DJ, TJ, looking forward to what you'll be at 10 years' time? Sore neck has?
No. And also, one thing, Dilz. Fuck
You're going to bring up the spear tackle, eh?
Yep. I'm going to give $1 for this, but fuck you, because I had a mini concussion that day.
Yeah, you did say you whacked your head real hard, eh?
I did. You had to tuck your head in when you get.
He was saying he felt sick as afterwards. I remember we were walking down. Oh, did we go to the pub or something afterwards?
You guys when he got fresh air outside? And
yeah, he needed fresh air and everything. He was like complaining about a headache and stuff. I was like, imagine these people that are getting thrown off the top rope and stuff like that.
He
just got spear tackled.
Yeah, I just speared him.
It looked pretty solid though.
You spear tackled him.
Yeah. Yeah, and he like
he went like this folded. And he flew back towards the turnbuckle.
Yeah, he folded and then like whipped and smacked his head on the ground. No.
Yeah, it was. We
didn't give him a teach on how to take a bump. It was stand there. I'm going to spear tackle you. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, with the camera too.
With the camera.
With the camera. Of course, that's what it was for.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good times. But
making a statement.
We were, yeah.
Breaking some limbs. Making a statement, breaking the limbs. I loved it, I loved being a part of it, involved with it. I actually just like the footage. I can't wait for people to see the footage. It was really cool. It was good fun. It was childhood dreams that like kind of come true in a, it's like me in the New Zealand rap scene, it's almost like there's kind of like ceilings. You're doing what you're doing, and if you can do it to the best of your ability and people pay attention to it, well, then you're living the dream, really. Nice. There's not too much more than that in New Zealand, really, is there? Like, it's quite hard to hit that bracket where now I'm a full-time wrestler, Like, is that even an opportunity in New Zealand? Nah.
It's definitely getting that way. Yeah.
Getting that way.
Yeah, so eyes are looking on New Zealand. We've got great companies, Impact Pro Wrestling, one of them. We've got guys up in Auckland. We've got Aotearoa Wrestling. We've got us here in Wanganui, this area here. Wellington, there's like 2 promotions down there. Mm-hmm. Valiant Pro, and there is Capital Pro Wrestling. And then Christchurch, there's one. And then Southern Pro Wrestling in Invercargill, of all places.
There's a mean little underground community throughout the country, but you have to know it or pay, be privy to it or like want to know about it to be a part of it, eh?
Do you know what they should do? A New Zealand WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Where like all like people, like the biggest people from all around New Zealand come in. We should. That's a cool idea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
We'll sell out Foxton, G.
The Memorial Hall.
I think that's banned now.
Oh, is it really? Are you sure?
Are we going to do this?
That could be sick.
That's not a no from us.
See, I'm in an elimination chamber. We're doing it.
Why?
Because we got to go extreme.
We got to be like the people.
Hell in a cell.
No, you know how there's the commentators? That'll be the making a statement crew. We'll be the commentators.
Fuck that. I want to be in the tag team match.
I don't. Me and Trev will be the commentators.
No. I want my revenge from that spear tackle, so put me in the ring with him. I'll gladly take him.
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck.
Is that us? Can you make that happen? Can you put that on the card?
Training's Thursdays and Sundays.
So this Thursday we'll train. Saturday, put us on the card. 1v1.
1v1.
You're allowed one move and one move only.
Brother E comes out, interfere.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Smack with a chair.
No, I'll need to have the camera so I can get it all on footage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a cool idea.
We'll work towards it.
New Zealand's WrestleMania.
That's on the WrestleMania card, G.
Yeah, but hey, Foxton's not out of the picture. That's within our motu, our area. So.
It's a pretty cool thing to do, eh?
Yeah. And it's actually like Foxton, like driving through. This is the first time driving this way for me ever.
Really? You've never been this?
I've never been this way.
Okay, welcome.
I might have been here under the influence
Oh,
at
yeah,
one
just
point in
a
my
journey.
life.
But you just don't remember
I
that.
just don't remember much of that journey. But yeah, I like beautiful. Yeah, coming through like I was just, man, how far does this road go?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that big stretch from
Yeah,
Sanderson
how
and
many
that-
houses are there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, just the one just up here.
From
Yeah.
Foxton
From the
to Foxton
turn-off.
Beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's a nice little community.
Yep.
The last podcast, well, every podcast, we kind of been talking about the Foxton community because we've had all the elects,
Yes, I
come
saw
through. And yeah, it is very much a cool, like, place to be. Like, I think we're quite lucky in terms of the community that we have.
Yeah.
An example being Foxton Primary School. They just had the fucking wood stolen from the front of the section A. Like, it was behind a gate, locked gate in that, but still somehow somebody broke in. They stole all of the wood that was going to be used for fundraising to get the kids to the Gold Coast. Because they're doing like a trip and it's like their cultural exchange concept, and it's giving them an opportunity to see the world that they might not see otherwise. There's so many, my parents have never left the country.
I've never
And-
left.
Exactly. So that's life-changing, and it could make them one day maybe go, I want to explore the world. I want to
Yeah.
see more. And they would maybe have a whole nother destiny. And had they not gone there, they might be, I ended up doing drugs. So it's quite a pivotal moment in their lives, bro. And they were fundraising for it, and some dickhead stole the wood. And so we put a call out there, and I think they've had so much donations, people coming through donating their own wood to replace it. Foxton community and the wider audience and people that just follow me when I put the post out there, because Stuff News talked to us about it, and I called them, dickheads that were involved, dickheads and shit.
Yep.
And dickheads isn't a swear word.
Dickheads is a swear word.
Dickhead is not a swear
Stop
word.
taking from the kids.
Mm,
It's a swear word.
Why would you talk about taking from the kids?
I'll-
Right when we're
I'll
talking
take
about
it.
taking
I'll
from the
take
kids.
it for you. He's a dickhead. Whoever it was, I shouldn't say he.
Yeah.
They're dickheads.
Whoever, yeah, 100%. Thank you, bro. But yeah, the Foxton community, bro, and
beautiful.
just that spirit, and that's what we're doing with the mini fest. So that's an event that I run, and this year we're going to go bigger and better. It's the 2025. So it's going to be like an annual episodic. I want to have it every year. It's free haircuts for the kids. It's live entertainment and music. It's
Podcast.
games, podcasts. We're going to bring the podcast live and direct and get the community involved.
Nice.
Games, activities, prizes, giveaways, free food. Just a day for the community, really a give back day.
So
we're
mini
gonna
fest.
mini fest,
When and
November 30th
nice.
here in Foxton on the main street.
Nice.
So
So we'll see you
more
there.
than welcome to come through, bro.
I'll pencil it in.
Pencil it in. We were also shooting a music video. Do you know who King Cass is by any chance? Have you seen his name pop up on
I
Facebook?
have not. No.
Okay, you might have heard him go she.
I'm in my 40s, so
Fair, bro. His target audience might be about
He is too.
39. Isn't he? Is he?
He's nearly 40, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no, I
sure
think
he
he's
is.
39.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, we're doing the event is going to be performance and that there too, like live entertainment.
Nice.
But then on the back end of the day, we're shooting a music video for our new single, and everybody that's there is going to get involved.
Nice.
So everybody, welcome. So if you want to bring the whole Wanganui Wrestling Club and get them in a music
Come in
video,
wearing
and
your River City
come
Pro.
wearing your banners and
Yeah.
bring your colors, bro, and your logos, and go hard, bro. It's a
Alright.
welcome introduction to anybody out there. If you're from Foxton, if you're local, if you're from the wider region, if you want to just travel to be in a Dilz and King Cass music video, you're welcome. Come shoot it with us. November 30th, Foxton Main Street. We'll do something special. And we're going to do that every year too. So I just want to keep getting bigger and better. So the more people that come this year will know about it next year. And we're going to keep going. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And it's kind of like wrestling events, probably, bro. There's a lot of work. Obviously, you got to pull logistics together.
Yep.
You would have because I had to do like health and safety plans, risk management, assessment plans, fire things, all those, because it's working with the council and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too, to use public grounds. And
Yep.
so there was a lot to it, a big process to get things authorized off the ground, all the people involved, the paperwork. What's involved in your process?
Well, you might have got a sneak peek of some of that process actually. So, I suppose when you think about, you firstly probably look at your wrestling matches, and then you got things like venue where we're going to have it, cost, how much is it going to cost? You bring all that stuff into play. But it'll be very similar. If it's council, like we have to write paperwork. If it's like, especially if it's a council building that we'll be doing an event in, wardens, security, first aid, etc., etc. So that's just the normal day. That's the day on the day sort of stuff. And then in the background, you've still got to organise to make sure you've got wrestlers for your card, you know, making sure that they get here safely, that they can make the show.
Mm.
And then you've still got the event to run itself, making sure the people are looked after. Kai, making
Alcohol available at the venue?
not at this venue because it's a community centre.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's at Highbury Community Centre, and so there's no alcohol allowed on there. So it's based right in the middle of Highbury.
What time does it start?
6 p.m. this Saturday. Yeah.
And how long are you expecting it to run for?
2.5,
Doors open at 5?
around 5:30.
5:30.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a short intake, but yeah. I
Cool.
said tickets on Event Finder, but
How much are tickets?
they start at 15.
And is there different seating options?
Yep, so different seating options. So GA at 15, got second row, which are almost gone, and front row as well at 25. So 20 and 25.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, family passes or 5 GAs for $60. So
You definitely want to get front row.
Oh, bro,
right
you get
up
to
at the action. Like I got to walk right close to the ring with the camera and that, and I was like right there, and like you can hear and see everything so beautifully.
So
Like,
we
it's
filmed the two events with both our cameras from
We
both
should show them the
angles.
vlog before he
Yeah,
leaves.
yeah, we'll show them some snippets. But we filmed the whole both nights of the Impact Pro Wrestling, like professionally filmed it. I don't think I've even given the bro the files. We'll check that afterwards.
Mr. Burns.
I think I
Yeah.
did actually. I think
You know
I
Mr.
did.
Burns?
that's how we got connected.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
true.
RKO'd him.
I
That was cool, bro. Like that was the whole thing was cool. I like felt it in that moment. You could, you know your role. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you just become a part of the picture.
Mm.
It just felt right, bro. Being in there and getting involved in that space, it was so cool. What?
I have a feeling you're just going to be like, every time we see an event, you'll be like, I should go jump on that card. I should go jump on that card.
Like
I can
a-
already see you planning in your head, how do I get on the card on Saturday?
Logan Paul,
I can see you planning it in
a
your head.
moldy Logan Paul.
the
dude.
Moldy Logan Paul.
I'll
You
take
reckon?
it. I'll take it.
Why wouldn't you want to be your own self?
I don't know my moveset.
You just Dilz.
I'll just
Just do
RKO
whatever.
people. Fucking know. That's what.
Just walk out with your headphones on, microphone.
Huh? Your glove.
My glove.
You can smack someone with your glove or something.
That cunt settles on Michael Jackson. Hey, all of that was off the cuff too. I actually want to talk about that. So, like the process leading into it. So, obviously, putting the ring together, everybody's playing their part, knows their role again. Like, you know, it's a part of that bigger picture, and that's from the ground up, right, to the in the moment, in front of the audience, and from the behind the scenes to putting everything together. I seen the community spirit, bro. Everybody's on the same page.
Yep.
It was such a cool atmosphere, and it was really cool to see everybody transform into their characters as well. And be behind the scenes with them as they're walking through the curtains and that, because obviously that's where I was when I came out to perform in that. It came out through the entrance with them. And you know, before the event, they sat us all down as a collective. It was like, you know, there's an hour to go, and we want you to go for probably about 8 minutes, you two, and then we'll do this tag match. You guys are going to go for about 12. Do one of this, end it like this. You know, well done. Go on to the next. And I was like, man, these guys are like, that's what they're going into. There isn't much fucking, as much as it's pre-scripted and not, you know, rehearsed.
It's more just keeping the storyline. They just give you a storyline so that, yeah, but then the match isn't really that scripted.
Like, we didn't see people in the ring going through whole matches back to back to back to learn the dance. It's just go with the flow when you're in there, eh? Cool.
So this person's the heel, this, like it's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
So it's a miss, I suppose, of like definitely there's athleticism to what we do, and there's that as well. But it comes in with practice, man. Like it only comes that way through practice. You know, knowing what you do.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens even when I'm wrestling. Just you know who you're fighting. Just tune up. Have a chat. Good.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But then you're putting your life in their hands, really, bro, because they could drop you on your head.
So 9 times out of 10, it's likely I know most of the wrestling community, so we know that we feel safe working with them.
Yeah.
I'm the same. Like I feel like I'm pretty safe when I'm working with other people too. One, I'm strong. Like I can pretty much pick up anyone.
Yeah.
And 2, I've been training for quite a while now. Wouldn't say that I'm, you know, up there in terms of my experience because I've only been wrestling 6 years. Like actually wrestling 6 years. And then there's others out there that've been 20 plus in New Zealand. And there's like guys like that, you always look to them.
The bro from IPW is going for the belt. When we did the podcast with him,
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
you'll know him. Wears a chain around his neck, does the propeller spin move.
Goes like crazy.
Del Knox.
Dale Knox.
Yeah,
that's it,
yeah. So he's
The
OG, bro,
Knox
because
bomb or whatever.
I remember him being a part of it when I was a kid.
Yep.
Like, he's been around
He's
for a
been
minute.
around, yeah.
Yeah, so,
He left for a minute too.
yeah.
He left for a little bit. I won't talk too much on Dell, but Dell was actually, because I trained IPW 2009. So I was living in Hamilton. I used to travel to, they had a tryout. I tried out, got through. So this is 2009 was my group. And he's actually one of my trainers at that time
Nice.
himself. Yeah. So when I met him, probably last year again. Like he remembered me. I says, I'm not sure if you remember who I am. Because, yeah, I do. Just because I would have looked a bit more handsome. Had a bit of hair. And yeah, a bit slimmer. Yeah, but he was actually one of my very first trainers when I wanted to be a pro wrestler back as far as then.
2009.
2009.
That's a long hustle. That's like, 16 years?
Yeah.
Didn't even need a calculator.
Lucky.
How long is 16 years now? Yeah, so I mean, if that was 16 years for me, like he had already been on the scene for quite a while before then.
And training people, so he's, yeah.
And he was I think he might have been the champion at that time too. So yeah, he would have been at least doing another 3, 4, 5 years before I started.
I probably talked to him about this because, like I said, we like talked to the wrestlers and we caught that on episode, like to do some podcast content with. So that stuff's coming. Like we're going to drop it. But probably went over this with him. But was he if he's like kind of top dog of the company, got the belt, is he full time?
I'm not sure. Yeah, because a lot of times, like because we're all from different areas, like IPW Auckland, we're not always in the know. Like we talk to each other, like the promoters, like we do talk to each other in terms of who's having a show and what date. So we try to be mindful of not running the show on the same time.
Do you play character like if these people had beef in Auckland at that promotion and they're both on the Wellington card, are they both going to have beef again there?
Not so much. A little bit. There's a little bit of that there, but it's more for the area because the people are watching here, and we don't air full matches here and there, so it's not really a following for us. But we do get people from around the country. So we've got guys from, I think, he was talking about who we got in the card. So we get guys from Auckland all the time down to here to Wanganui. People like Burns. He comes, him and a few of his crew from the Hawke's Bay, they come along, Wellington, and just our own guys. I think we usually have about 6 of our own guys on most of the cards. So local talent. But yeah, it's a bit of a mixture. And the same again, like you saw Dusty Bridges over Hawke's Bay, so he's travelling from here to there. So the stories aren't all the same. They're keeping it within the demographic to where they are because it's just, otherwise it becomes too confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I definitely get that, but in the world of content, why are you not broadcasting and highlighting and putting your why?
Highlights, yeah. I'm not sure.
I was thinking
you're the owner of River City Pro Wrestling. Don't you think maybe you could break that barrier and take that step and maybe enter that space and put New Zealand wrestling more on the map? Because like I said, if you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't know before I met Dilz. I didn't know that New Zealand even had wrestling.
Yeah, you're not.
Until the IPW.
Yeah.
And then when we went up there, I was like, oh wow, this is cool. And then again, I thought that they were the only ones.
Yeah.
And then when I got that message from you guys, I was like, oh well, there's another place. I wonder if they're connected. And then again, it wasn't until I started doing a bit of research. I was like, oh, there's actually quite a few
Wrestling promotions
around New Zealand.
just
So,
underground.
yeah.
But like the world of content, bro, like we have to step into that world. Like there's no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes about it. That's where everybody's consuming everything.
Yeah.
Might even bring more eyes to it for people that want to come and watch it live. And then it might create more, I forget what the word is, demand.
Yeah,
so then you put on more shows because there's more people being like, oh, I want to see a show, you know what I mean?
And that's kind of one of the steps towards why we sort of wanted to expand in the area so that it's more known.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like so when people come, they did one show in Wanganui, they're going to Hawera. And so, I mean, some of the ones from Hawera might not come to the Palmy one, but they definitely come to the Wanganui one and vice versa. So it's kind of like drawing out from the other small areas so we can try and draw them back to Wanganui. So hopefully it's not too far of a travel
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
and I
really
like
too
because what you've done is if you're taking your travel or your Wanganui crew with you, and obviously there's some outsiders coming through as well.
Yep.
But your local base of what you're taking out on the road with, you're in close proximity, so it can just be a day trip or a easy weekend where you just go here and come back because you got full-time jobs and that. So I appreciate and respect that too, bro. Because like as an artist, I get off at shows and that. You know, sometimes it's like, come, would you do a show in Christchurch and blah blah blah. But it's like logistically, no. Like unless it's just like making actual like bank off it, like I've got to take time off work. I've got to arrange the kids. I've got to work around it with wifey. We're ever paying her costs as well, or she's getting left out. You know, it's like quite a mission to follow your dream. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I have the same mission too. You know, I've still got young children. Actually, my children are old enough to actually come and help. So I've got, you know, like teens that actually they love coming to wrestling, but they also are in the background helping too. So if you're going to come, you can do this part that sweet as. Yeah.
So they're getting involved.
So they're getting involved.
Awesome.
Yeah. But you're right. Like, and that's probably to answer your question around content and stuff like that. It's time. Really, I do my best in terms of highlights and stuff like that because at the moment we're not at the stage where I'd like us to be, where we can just say, yeah, you do this for us. But we're getting there.
What? How many shows do you do a year?
Oh, we've done. This will be our sixth. Maybe our fifth show this year.
It's pretty consistent, bro. It's every couple of months.
Yeah, so every couple of months you try to aim for. That's the goal.
Yeah,
And that's why we moved it around. So it's like fielding was in May, so it's like another 6 months. It's back in Palmy. So
kind of taking it
some
on tour.
areas.
So, I'll ask, but you don't have to answer if you don't want to answer. But do the wrestlers, do they get paid to wrestle?
Yep.
And that'll just be mainly off of like ticket sales and stuff.
Yep. So yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'll just say yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I don't want to ask too much about that. I just want to, because then I was like, that's what I was meaning, like in regards to if you were to say, so I'm going to drop a plug in here, but we do like videography and that sort of stuff. And I was going to say, like, if you wanted someone to come out and do that, like, we might be able to work something out. Because then Dilz could get on the show and then we could film and then it could be like a dual thing. We could, you know, I'm plugging something in there.
We'll have a chat. We'll have a chat.
You know me. But.
Do it live on the podcast.
Yeah.
But no, I think what you're doing is really commendable, bro, because there's a niche to it. It's not just an easy market to go and try and take over and especially launch something that your time and money and that's all invested in what you've just created, the River City Pro Wrestling, and you've only been back since what, 2019?
In terms of wrestling for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 6 years you've been back?
Yep. So 6 years. First match actually ever was 2019. So I started a little late.
So you were training back in 2009?
Yeah. So I trained for about a good year. But then
but you didn't have any matches?
No, I actually ended up getting injured.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the ring?
It was a dumb injury. I was in the gym just bench pressing and I didn't take the collars off. And then my shoulder just...
Gee, I ruptured my pec bench pressing.
Oh, yeah. It's horrible.
Pressing. Ruptured the
horrible machine. Yeah. And then no one was there, so I was pretty much here dying and rolling the whole thing down. And then,
Oh, no.
Literally, when I did my pec, it was I was doing 10 reps at 100 and I was on the 7th or 8th rep. And I remember I was just coming down. It just wasn't very good technique. I was bouncing it too much. And so it come down, jolted, and it snapped my tendon. It was a grade tier 2 rupture.
Oh, wow.
And when it happened, the milliseconds it took for my two spotters on either side to grab the bar off was like the longest moment of my life, trying to hold the bar up with it ruptured. And like that's like the kind of shit you see on like YouTube. It just blows. Yeah, that's what I did. And like I was having like night terrors, like post-traumatic like, is it PTSD? Yeah, like I would wake up and I'm dreaming doing bench press and then I come down, rupture my pec and wake up like sweating like I'm about to be in pain and like the wifey's waking up, bro. Like I was actually having PTSD from that injury.
Or PTBP.
What's that?
Post-traumatic bench press.
PTBP. Bro, I had that, G.
Yeah, you did.
Diagnosed, or just the bro diagnosed.
Mine might have
me.
been similar too because I don't like going back on that barbell again and ever since then I kind of...
Do you use Smith's machine?
Dumbbells.
Oh, dumbbells. Oh, yeah. I only use dumbbells anyways.
I've had to build myself back up, bro, like Rocky, doing a push-up one night at a time until I could do 2. And then when I got back to the gym, it was the bar, bro. I felt embarrassed. You know, everybody else is at the gym. I'm doing the bar. And then I got to, when I got back to the gym, it was back to 50 and up to 50 and maintain until I could do 10. And I got to 60 and then to 70. I don't think I'd go more than 70 with no spotter.
You said something there. I was like, there's a stigma there with the gym, eh? You're
But you're doing the bar.
Embarrassed.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't be embarrassed. You're at the gym.
But even
As soon as you walk through that door, you shouldn't be embarrassed about anything because you're the one that you've made it into the gym. It's like when I go to the gym now, me and Angus, when we go to the gym, we don't ever lift more than like 12 kilos, ever. Just do reps and just train good technique, good form, and just go until the muscles feel done.
it was actually
Rather than trying to lift heaps real heavy. When am I ever going to need, like, genuinely, when am I ever going to need to lift that much weight? Like, I used to try and push 40s, 50s, and I was like, why am I doing this?
what you're saying right there is a stigma because but I think it's also like I used to still chase where I was. You know, I could get to a point, have an injury, and I made where I was my focus point to get back to. And it was actually Austin Theory, WWE wrestler. And I heard him talking, you know, that Chris Van Fleet or whatever his name is. I watch his podcast, bro. And I heard Austin Theory talking with him. And he said, you know, he's going on about how ripped he was and how good shape he was and that. And he said, you know, he's like, what are you doing in the gym and that? And he goes, I just do light weight. Like it's a mentality thing. It's mind over matter and mind connectivity to muscle that is more important than heavy weight. And so he said, I just use little weights and I just focus all my energy on the technique and the
squeeze
method.
and everything.
Yeah. And I started implementing that at the gym with, you know, working around my injuries because I was like, I can't keep getting injured.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I gym now. It's similar fashion as, you know, think about that lightweight mentality. Like I said, I get back to the bench press. I'm completely content where I get to. I'll just leave it there. If I need to do more, I'll just do more reps.
Yeah. Slow the reps down.
Exactly. Just get that technique. I started, you know, doing, and you go up and you come down and leave it. And then you go up, you know, and you start
A few
doing
short
those pauses.
pumps and then go full lengths. Yeah, I do that all the time.
My training's definitely changed over the years because I used to just do the typical bodybuilding split. So, you know, I probably can't lift anywhere near what I used to be able to do, but I'm very similar. Sort of fit for purpose for me. It's like, you know, if I'm wrestling now, so I want to be doing things that's going to enhance that area, you know, cardio, exercises that are, you know, flexibility, because that's probably more the other thing too. Like I'm losing flexibility, so it's more Pilates every now and then.
Yoga.
Stretch
Yoga.
every
Should
day.
do yoga, bro. We had him on here. He had his toes touches.
He reckon, his toe touched his head.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was funny, man.
Yeah. So he swears by yoga.
Yep, I'm not surprised.
But I stretch every morning, every night.
I stretch when I
I don't
work
need
out.
to, but I do, and it helps.
Yep.
Like just feeling good throughout the day. So I would do that every morning.
Yeah.
Get up, have a
But
stretch.
it does change, eh? Like you see, you're nursing an injury. I still want to do this. How can I still do it? Same again. Why am I pressing 40, 50 kilos for what purpose?
Like I've fucked my back, and like my back is, you know, I herniated 2 discs in my lower back, L4, L5, S1, and in the gym, I won't even what is it, deadlift? I won't deadlift and I won't squat because what's the point? It's going to risk, and like I'll gym with the bros or whatever. They'll be like, oh, come on, you do this, do that. And it's like, no, it's not even worth it for me to do that. I'll just work it like this where it's safe. Yeah. You know? Like,
Yeah, that's the same with me, bad back. And it's usually on that. Like I can lift, you know, 200 plus, I suppose, on the deadlift. But what am I trying to prove? That I'm strong? As I already know I'm strong.
When are you going to go pick something up that's 200 kilos?
Exactly, yeah. Well,
he's a wrestler.
apart from my person.
What?
200 kilos.
kilos is massive.
Well, there's a couple of wrestlers out there that are 200 kilos.
Did you see Jay Zilla, G?
Oh, yeah.
What's
He's
he?
one of the ones
Heaps.
I'm talking. Yep, he's got to be at least 200.
Yeah.
He's
He's actually, what happened there? Did he protect me?
I can't remember.
He came out and got the Viking, I think, eh?
I can't remember. Well, I can remember, but I can't remember the names, so I'm trying to
The big
remember.
Gorilla Ape, what does he go by?
Jay Rilla.
Jay Rilla.
Jay Rilla.
Jay Zilla.
Oh, yeah, I
Big-
remember
big
him.
boy.
Who did he have a match with? He might have even had a match with Frank.
Nah, he had a match with the Viking guy.
Oh, did he?
I'm pretty sure because the Viking guy chokeslammed me and then he came out and like defended me and shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
He's
at
the very least 200, and he can move, man.
Yeah, we watched
He
him.
can move.
He had a tag team match and the next day. The next day he did that tag team match with the Mr. Burns in there, I'm pretty sure.
Was that not with Frank?
I don't know who Frank is. Oh!
The tall, skinny white dude with long black hair.
No. He was tag partners with the bro that went out with the chick.
Oh, I don't know. You lost me. Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. Everyone that's watching this is probably going, the bro and the chick and the dude and the...
You might be able to put some names to them, bro. They go for Impact Pro Wrestling, and the chick, I see her on all the JB Hi-Fi ads.
Oh, I don't watch TV. But the only person I can... Or
So
only
they're a
wrestler,
couple.
only wrestler I can think of might be Jake.
It is.
It is, Jake.
It is, bro. It is. And what's his name? She was awesome on the events too, eh? Like, she did an
Can't tell
awesome
you off the
job.
top of my head, but I know, yeah, it's Jake.
Jake. So shout out Jake. He was the tag partner.
Sheen or something.
Jake Sheehan. Yeah.
Sheehan, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
remember.
shout out to them. Like,
His partner's name's on the top of my head, but
you'll see her on a JB Hi-Fi ad. Pop up. We always see them. Eh?
Yeah. So are you wrestling on Saturday?
yes.
Yes. So do you have someone that MCs the event for you?
We usually do. So we've had a guy, he actually hit us up. He used to work radio over in Palmerston North, and he's doing this event, so he's running this event in terms of MCing and announcements and stuff like that. But and his name is Michael Reweri Lawson, I believe. Lawson Reweri. So he's one of our main ones. And then we've got another guy too, and you might have met him at IPW as well, David Dunn.
David Dunn.
So I'd say he would have announced the show in Hawke's Bay because he's
You'll be able to tell us on the footage because he's in the footage, the announcer. Yeah.
smart looking guy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Skinny white dude.
You could tell he's about his job, bro. He's cool.
He's about his job.
He's about his job.
And he's been doing it a lot longer probably than some of the wrestlers, to be honest.
I hope these people take the time to watch this podcast because we're just dropping shout outs on all the wrestling industry. So if you're tuned in and you're watching the Making a Statement podcast at home, go check out these wrestling promotions and the people on the rosters, and you can see them on their Facebooks. Like, go follow their journeys. It's awesome. I actually like to see what you guys get up to, hence why you're sitting in the seat across from me.
Yep.
What about your worst injury?
Probably neck. And
That's a
that happened
scary
at
one.
training. We're actually practicing, you know how you do like the head flips? Because there was a time where I could actually do them. Like, so you do go into your head, flip back onto your feet. It's kind of like a kip up, except you land on your head and land on your feet.
Oh, yeah.
So I was practicing one of those.
Oh, yeah.
I'd done it a few times before then, but for some reason at the training, I don't know how I landed. I didn't quite get on the top of my head, ended up crunching that way, and then when I went to come up, I just heard this big
Oh, you folded it.
and folded.
Oh,
And then I was just like, oh, no. And then I went all dead on one side. I was like, oh, no.
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that freaked me the hell out.
How long did that last?
Oh, a good minute before I could actually start moving, but I was just tingling all on this side.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
scary.
Yeah, so that was pretty freaky, and especially when I couldn't move. Yeah, that side. I sort of laid off training a little bit after that,
Yeah.
but then I think just rehab.
You didn't try that move again?
Oh, I do, but it's very hesitant. So it's probably the same as going back to a bench press again. I'm just like, man, that's probably one I don't want to try again because that might happen. And I think the worst that coming off of that little injury, it's not a little injury. When I was in a match once, where was that one? Down in Wellington against one guy. Had a move on me, landed on the thing, and then the exact moment happened again. I'm just, oh no. Just dead on this side.
Oh,
Must have just landed. Yeah,
That give you
That's like-
PTSD?
a little bit.
it's like in rugby when you tackle someone and they hit you with their knee and you get a stinger and your whole arm goes dead.
Yeah.
You sit there trying to shake your arm. It happened to me against Rahui last year. I tackled one of their props and his knee hit me in the right in the trap, and my whole arm went dead. And I had to get up and make another tackle. My arm was like floppy. I was like trying to tackle.
You look like a zombie chasing them.
Yeah, I was sitting there like this, and they picked up on it. They come my way again. I was like, fuck. I was trying to tackle. My whole arm was dead, like tingling. Like for a couple of days, actually, the palm of my hand was numb.
Yep.
So yeah, I
think
can
mine
imagine.
had very
Obviously,
similar.
through the neck would have been
Yeah.
a bit more scary, but yeah, hit me like on my trap. So probably, I guess, neck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but yeah, dead arm. Call it a stinger.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
But it's kind of gone away over the years, just through consistency, really, just training and not
Callousing
going, not too hard, and
Yeah.
building it back up again. So I've got a pretty big neck now, so I don't really have neck injuries often. Probably a couple of times I've been close to concussion. Just like when you landed us up.
You want me to
That's
spear
stunning.
tackle you? I can give
He's
you
a
one.
bit bigger than Cousin Trev. I think it wouldn't go as that.
But I think it would go better. He knows what he's doing on the receiving
You'd
end.
probably go to tackle him. He'd just be like,
Bounce off.
Just easy 125. Yeah.
yeah, hard.
Who would you say your wrestling kind of inspiration or influences?
Glad you asked that. The Rock,
The Rock.
obviously.
So when you're in that ring, that's who you're kind of tapping into
Yep,
a
there's
little bit of energy.
him in there,
Okay.
It's more that 90s attitude era.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Because that's what I grew up on.
That's what I grew up on too.
Goldberg,
Yep.
WCW, Sting, Hulkster, rest in peace. Yeah, but mostly when I did get it, because I used to watch WWE on cassettes.
Yep.
And it was only because of my mate. Like, he was a big fan. I was like, what is this? I've never seen it before as a young teen or, sort of 9, 10-year-old. But yeah, The Rock, I think probably mainly because he's brown. Like, yes,
It resonated with them somewhat.
Resonated, yeah. Really resonated. And then just the style of Stone Cold Steve Austin and all those eras, just nuts, man. Kurt Angle. Oh, my God. I could just keep going on.
But it was that era where the whole roster was relevant, eh? So like
Yes.
everybody you were excited to watch. I think wrestling's almost nearing that again.
Yeah.
It's like they're doing a great job at building a bunch of different people, so everybody's almost relevant every time there's a card.
Yep.
To the point, like like this last one, we didn't even have Logan Paul on it. We didn't have Randy Orton on it, like because they're filling it up with these people that are becoming something, eh?
Yep. No Brock Lesnar.
Oh, he's cool. That is, bro. Did you see him back? Like that cunt is like just his physique
bigger.
right now is beyond I think what I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect him to come back either. Like when that happened,
Yeah.
that was out the blue.
That's the same in line with like Randy Orton when he came back. As well.
Bro, huge. And AJ,
And AJ stuff. Yeah, all of them.
what the hell, eh? Even Cody, like if you look at him back in the years and now you look at him now, like absolutely he's leveling up.
Yep.
Drew McIntyre, beast mode now.
Yep. Big man.
Right.
Big man.
Yeah, like and like even like you look at Gunther, bro. You seen his transformation?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy, eh? They must be doing some crazy shit in
Doesn't
the
seem
gym.
like. Oh man. I mean, you got all the resources there.
Like they have to keep up. They have to keep up too. Like there's and bro, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this out loud. We call them trolley men.
Trolley men.
Who do you think maybe on the WWE roster would we refer to as trolley men? If you had one guess.
Who are they carrying?
Nah, just based off the look of them.
Trolley man.
You know the trolley man
I do not know the
in
trolley.
Palmy?
I do not know the trolley man. No.
Oh. Who is it? I don't know. Who are you referring to?
United States champion,
The new one.
the current,
Ooh.
Sami Zayn.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know who
I
he
didn't even
is.
realize he was the United States
Yeah,
champion.
he is, but he just I just can't get behind him because I'm like, bro, if you get all this money and you get all this is your passion and your dream, go to the gym a little bit, Jay. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in terms of someone like Sami Zayn, is talented. Yeah, his talent is.
Yeah, it's Daniel Bryan. I had
Yep.
the same thing with though. Again, that talent,
Yeah.
absolutely. But it's like, do something with your image. You just come out in your undies, bro, and go like this. I mean, that got over, but
But that's his
outside of that,
image.
I know, but outside of that, some people just like when I'm watching them, I don't feel enough character connection.
Yeah.
There's a balance, eh, bro? Like there's not just wrestling. It's just like when you're an artist, there's not just making the music. Like there's a step and an art to the performance of it, and
Yeah.
everything. There's different layers to it. Like you're looking at the wrestling, but then you're looking at like the promo. You're looking at the character and the
Yep.
outfit. Like there's a lot to it, eh?
Yeah.
What is that kind of thought process when it comes to you and what you're doing for your outfits and promos and stuff?
Well, it's kind of like along those lines. Like for me, I've always been a person that picks up on something. Like, give me a few times to look at it, go through it a few times, got it. So I'm pretty like, so I've played pretty much every sport you can think of, and wouldn't say I've been the best at every sport, but I've been pretty good. Yeah, on that end. And the same goes with the wrestling. It's okay, this is what we've got to do. All right, sweet, got it. And just go from there. So the physicality of wrestling, I get when it comes to the other side of it in terms of being a performer. That took a lot longer for me because I'm not used to that aspect. Now you've got guys, even in Altered or in wrestling as well, some of them come from the background of theatre, performing. So when it comes to that stuff, they've got it. They know what they're doing. But then again, on the other opposite end, they may have to take a little bit more time learning the craft, learning the athleticism, the training and stuff like that. So it plays hand in hand. It's not often you get a person that can do both at the same time. Yeah. And sometimes we try to share that, or people say, if I'm not as strong in being able to do promos and talking and stuff like that, go and talk to somebody that is. And same again, if you feel like your training's lacking and you need some improving, go and talk to someone that's better So it's just like that iron sharpens iron kind of mentality. Even in professional wrestling, it's exactly the same.
And as a community, like I said, you guys are all in the same mission.
Yeah.
I could see that connection with the people from all walks of life come together to this wrestling event. They drop their job and that helmet, and they've now got this wrestling cap on where they're dedicated to the craft to the point that they're sacrificing 2 nights a week to train and traveling across the mutu to go do shows. They commit, and you see that in that community, bro. I like it. It was really neat, and they welcomed us, bro. I felt really welcomed by them.
Yeah, I was going to say as well, before I actually forgot, but like when we first walked in, it was quite good. Like everyone introduced themselves and that sort of thing. They obviously were doing their thing, but they took their time to come and introduce themselves. But even just like, it was quite cool for me, because I remember when I was like, so now I'm older, I don't really watch wrestling or anything like that. Just I grew out of it. But when I was young, I really, really enjoyed it. And it was cool when we were at the events. I could see all these kids out there in the crowd, and I could just imagine like being one of those kids. And like, it's quite nice to see that we do have that in New Zealand, and the kids that are watching it on TV can go to these events and go and enjoy it. So like, I just think it was quite cool, because when I was a kid, I didn't know they did that. I don't think my mum would have known either. So it's cool now that they do it. So.
Well, I only heard stories because my mum used to tell me about the times she went with her grandfather to on the mat.
On the mat, yeah. My dad talks about that.
Yeah, so it might be similar age. Yeah, to my mum, and how like just characters and the wrestlers are just out of this world, big men, and looking at kids. And I had that moment in Hawera actually, and I think it was our main event. Ben Mana, Sir Mr. Burns actually was our main event in Hawera. And I could just see, I was just peeking through, and I was just watching these kids, just like, just watching their, like, not really hearing anything, but I could see their reactions. And I spoke, I can't remember who of our wrestlers I was talking to, and I said to them, man, so if I had this as a kid, I'd be exactly like that. Like, just never had it. Like, because I didn't even imagine that it even would have been possible to have that in New Zealand until I sort of started getting into the circles myself.
Yeah, if you think about that idea of putting it out there more, getting that content and exposure, there could be like the next New Zealand WWE, bloody person that gets through the door, sitting at home not even knowing that there's New Zealand wrestling.
We could put it on at our WrestleMania event.
Yeah.
And then they could get noticed from that.
Minifest Mania.
Why do you have to tie it to the
bring a wrestling ring to the Minifest.
No, it needs to be a different entity. There has to be a different entity, but I reckon that'd be awesome.
Yeah, no, it would be.
And we have had some great New Zealanders there. I mean, Dakota Kai,
bro. I was the hugest advocate for her, bro. And I put up a post and it like kind of like low-key went viral on Facebook, and there's like thousands of likes in there. But it's because nobody else did, bro. She was on the WrestleMania card. And I put it,
we watched that.
Stuff News, New Zealand Herald, no social media, no Facebook outlet, nothing said anything. And I'm like, there's this New Zealander who's overseas in the biggest wrestling company in the world, on the biggest wrestling pay-per-view of all time. Nobody said anything, bro. And I'm like, fuck that. I gave Dakota Kai her flowers. And next minute that post goes off, and I'm like, wow, that's because all these people can, appreciate what she's doing, but the media isn't.
Yeah. It's kind of reminds me of the time when, I suppose if you look at like things like UFC and stuff, the same thing.
Mark Hunt,
Izzy, there's just no exposure in terms of, what they're doing in terms of representing our country. So it might be a little bit of that stigma. Yeah.
It's because it's not rugby.
And
like,
that too.
And that's like that special thing that they like allowed circumstances in the lockdown level 4s and all that. They let the All Blacks out of the country, but they didn't let Dan Hooker or whoever it was out of the country to go do his match.
Yeah. The Abu Dhabi one, I think. Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah. But like, how cucker is that? Like, it's just not recognised on the same scale.
Yeah.
And
that's UFC. Like, and you imagine that on our end of the scale as well, as being professional wrestlers and bringing that up, It's always been around New Zealand, look, like 25 years plus. Yeah.
Who else has come from New Zealand and made it out over there?
Probably, from there. Have you, probably the bro Aaron Henry? So he's worked in Japan.
In New Japan?
New Japan, yeah.
Tony Storm, did she ever go through the New Zealand leagues?
I believe so, but it's probably more Aussie.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I follow AEW as well.
I don't know the full story about Tony Storm, but I've heard she's from Auckland, but I haven't actually researched it, so I can't really tell you any more than that. Yeah.
Dakota Kai, did you ever cross
No.
with her?
No.
Because
But I know she was here.
Yeah.
She did wrestle for IPW.
yeah, the IPW lot
Yeah.
actually knew her and
Yes.
worked with her and that. So it was quite cool to talk to them about
Yeah, it would
that.
have been cool.
Because
Yeah.
I'm a fan of what she was doing. I was gutted when she got cut.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? So she'll probably come up on AEW.
But that's how close it is to home. I mean, it's just that, like I think you might have mentioned it before in terms of when you're being an artist, just that little step away for somebody here is going to, again, not because we do have people that are working professionally like Aaron, and Dakota's probably still working as well. I'm not too sure on her real name. And then Tony Storms, but then you've got Rhea, you've got her husband that's working at AEW, Dawson. Oh, I can't remember his name now. But Australia, I mean, that's only just over there, and then we have wrestlers from here go to wrestle over there too. So it just feels like it's just
there.
yeah. And in terms of professional wrestling in New Zealand, it's just about there. Yeah.
So it needs content to get exposure.
It's getting there.
We get there.
Making a
Not just
statement
with us.
presents WrestleMania, New Zealand.
WrestleMania New Zealand.
Yeah.
Trademarks.
There'll be a lot of promoters around the country, and it's kind of like you'll have a lot of heads in that one. So it'll be interesting to see how that card will turn out.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Your card on the weekend, any like special matches, not just standard matches?
No, so generally we try to keep our matches. Well, we wouldn't say like cage matches and stuff like that. We want it to be competitive. We want that competitive edge in terms of options. So we're looking at got three. So I think we've got 3 singles matches on this one. Our main event is going to be a tag, so that's with Sir Mr. Burns. So Sir Mr. Burns, and he's partnering up with Tyler Ernst.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's
Oh, he's the one that went up against the chick, eh?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
tall. He's a big bugger too.
Yeah.
He's deceivingly big until you actually get up to him. Like when you see him in person, it's then you get to be like,
He did a tables match main event. That was him,
so,
eh? Yeah.
yeah. So those two are pairing up because they're a tag team anyway, so they're part of the Young Nets. And they're facing off against our 2 local boys, so Ben Munna and Tim Warren. So that's our main event. Why does that happen?
Hardcore match?
No. No. Costs too much.
Health and safety.
Injuries, health and safety. Yeah. So that's our main event, and that's stemmed off, again, when you talk about why. Ben defeated Sir Mr. Burns and Harweda. Well, actually, Sir Mr. Burns beat Ben first. Twacked him with his patu.
What a dick.
Yeah. Ref saw it, reversed the decision, come back again, Ben won. So that's stemming from that one. And Tyler had beaten Tim at the last event as well. So there's a bit of bad blood between
Like
both
a
of them.
grudge match.
So you're connecting your River City Pro Wrestling storylines, but it may not intertwine with the storylines of the other promotions?
No, so what you'd see happening with ours wouldn't be the same as what you'd see at IPW. They've got their own. Because they have a different mix of wrestlers as well.
And that would take too much collaboration between the promotions and stuff like that to
it gets
really...
a bit difficult.
Yeah.
Unless we're all under one banner, that would be different.
Yeah.
But yeah, we all sort of, what we would call, I don't know, it's like what they would call the territories back in the day.
Yeah.
Do you think it would make the wrestling in New Zealand pop more if the promotions came together and worked under one banner and built like a full Kiwi storyline, and they went around and did what they did?
It'll help people understand a lot more, and a bit more, well, you're following the same thing. Yeah.
Making a statement wrestling.
Yeah.
We don't have time for that.
Instead of WWE,
But I'm
it's
just thinking, like if it was that big, that amount of you'd be able to put on more shows, you'd probably be able to get more funding for it.
But you'll
There's
get
all
more
that
social media traction. That's where it's at, bro. Like
Yeah.
there's really that exposure, and that's that.
Because it's one brand.
If you want to get somebody seen by overseas more easier, make them go viral doing something amazing in their match that they're probably already doing, just video it. Next minute, now everybody's seeing what they did. That's how you're going to crack it.
Yeah.
You have to step into that world of social media.
Yeah.
we think.
Yeah. Just like you diagnosed my PTBP, I'm diagnosing wrestling. Diagnosed, G. So if we step away from wrestling for a second, we just take that hat off for a moment, and we'll just step into the world of your day work. What is it that you do that you find fulfilling in that role? Because I know you kind of touched on that earlier.
Yeah. So, funnily enough, what I found quite interesting is that you opened up the chicken. You opened the session in terms of checking in.
Oh, yeah.
How are you from 1 to 10? So that's something along the nature of what my mahi sort of looks at too. So my day-to-day, so I'm looking, it's not official title, but in terms of group therapy. So I work in groups with people, especially those in the community or in the prisons, looking to find some tools to do things a little bit differently, like.
So do you run courses and stuff like that?
Yeah. So full program to see the main ones, like the one I'm currently running at the moment is I'm a facilitator. So, and I've got another partner with me that works with me, and we're working with a group of 10 at the moment. So that's usually the limit. And so it's sort of coming around there. It's one of those programs where you either take on what it is to make some change. You either want to or you don't. We're all human. We make choices. Yeah. And it's really just giving them tools that they might not necessarily know that they've got or they have. But it's always been there. And it could be a myriad or a number of things, We're talking about trauma. We're talking about, the upbringing, schooling, your home life, substances, it all plays a part. Yeah. It all plays a part in terms of, if you think of the child, this is how the upbringing's come, They've come through there, and it's just continued through normalised violence, normalised drug use, moves into adulthood, that becomes normal for them. And sometimes people just don't know any different. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes it's just really just getting them to connect to, like, look, this is what's happened. Like, maybe there's this thing here that we could start challenging their norms. Yeah. And just really just allowing them to sort of open up and make that choice to make those changes. Because we can't change. Like, if somebody told you, bro, what you're doing now is shit, stop.
Sort it out.
Sort it out.
Yeah, no.
What good is that going to do to somebody? Not much.
But offering them help, it's probably going to change their perspective, because I can imagine, like, you go through the system, like, obviously I haven't been through the system, so I don't know, but, like, I can imagine that you'd go through the system, so then you'd think, I'm not going to get anywhere now, the world hates me, I've made this mistake and there's no coming back from it. But then if there's people like you, you're offering them the support and the guidance to make the steps to get back to the other side, and back to normality and that sort of thing. So I like that you said that as well, like you were, because you said you were in the prison doing. Yeah,
so I was a prison guard as well, so I saw the other side of it as well. And to be honest, like, what I do now for my work wasn't that much different to how I was when I was in that role. I might just have to be a little bit careful what I say in terms of my work, but I always saw opportunity to talk to people. Like, I'm a talker, so I talk to people, always interested in, how did you get here? Like, because I've never had that. I wouldn't say I had a great upbringing, but I never ever went down that path in terms of, I could have, like anybody could have. All it takes is just one mistake. Yeah, definitely. And I've definitely been close to that. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't, but so I always had that thing of talking to people, talking to the guys inside, hearing their story, and really resonating, and then building a relationship like that. And generally, like I got on well with most people. Yeah. And I do. In general, I get on with people. And when this job came up, it kind of just flowed in anyway, because that's just me. Like, I talk to people, I care about people.
Yeah, well, I think you'll also get a lot more respect from the inmates and I wouldn't know what you'd refer to them as, but the people in prison. Yeah. You'd get a lot more respect if you had a conversation with them, again, talking to them like a normal person. Yeah. Rather than talking down to them, that sort of thing. They're going to be like, oh, okay, he's just another guy doing his job, rather than, so I think that's probably the best way to be as well. Yeah,
and that's probably the best part of why I'm still in the job I'm in now, because it's always different, it's always a challenge, but it's also very, well, I like to see the healing, rewarding. Fulfilling, a healing side on their side, and then always take something different from each group, because I'll probably run like 3 groups a year.
So is it like, so do you do like courses for them? So like, would it be like alcohol or
it's kind of a mix of everything. Yeah. Yeah. So we kind of look, so like you see, checking in with a number. How are you feeling today? Why are you feeling that way? Yeah. Yeah. What are the thoughts on top? Oh, okay. Yeah. And then just gradually start working them into normalizing that sort of stuff. Yeah. So it's just like straight away, this is stupid. That's a normal reaction, eh? What do we want to talk about that? It's stupid.
So is the program a day thing though?
No, so in terms of what I run, it's usually about 4 days a week.
4 days?
A couple of, so it's intense.
It's for how long of the day though?
About 2.5, 3 hours per session.
So what does a session kind of look like? So you said I'll group up to 10.
Yep. So similar to what I said then.
Yeah, you're doing that check-in, and then is it
check-in.
just communicating, or you guys going out and doing?
So it's focusing on their needs in terms of, so there's a program that's set up for us. We facilitate the program, but it's a whole mixture of everything. So AOD, we look into that stuff. It's really just look at triggers of why they did what they did, hopefully so that they can find some tools or different paths. So, instead of, the simplest way to put it is, instead of taking this path, have you considered this way so that we don't go back there again and then just come back full circle again?
Yeah, right.
So it's like a road, say, so which fork do you want to, once you've got the tools,
Mm.
now if you go down that path,
This is where you're going to
you're
go.
probably going to end up coming back again. Let's see if we can find something on this way that might be able to be helpful so that, it might swerve a bit, but we're hoping it comes, yeah, sweet.
Yeah. So it's creating that tool set for them and
Creating those
helping
tools,
those mindsets and those decision making, the consequence, and making it all kind of
Yep, that's it.
navigatable.
Yeah, because we're all human. Like we all make decisions. We all have thoughts. We all have emotions. We're aware of consequences, good or bad. Yeah, actually, not all of us are aware of and it's just more based on how you behave, how you act. Yeah, because that's the part that gets you in trouble. It's not the thinking. It's not the emotion. It's what you do. Yeah, it's how you how would you say it? How you react to them. Yeah.
Have you seen some crazy shit working in prisons?
Not really. I mean, and contrary to what you see on screens and stuff, like you get that odd
Shanking?
I haven't seen anything. I'm thankful I haven't seen anything like that.
Were you weren't in maximum, or you were?
Oh, there's no maximum in Wanganui.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, high security.
Oh yeah.
So you're dealing with pretty volatile.
But most of the like quite bad people will be down in like Rumataka and that.
Oh no, there's always bad people.
Oh
If you're in prison, Roger, you're a bad person.
Yeah, but I think it's just in terms of
Some people
perspective.
just
Hey,
yeah.
like first and foremost, we're human first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then things that we do is our behaviours. That's our actions.
Mm.
The way we've grown up, like I can't say I've had the same upbringing as you.
Yeah.
And so on and so on to everyone that's in this room right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, experiences are always going to be different, and our beliefs that are formed from those experiences are going to be different. Yeah, like for instance, I'll use a simple example. Hopefully, walking down the park, you see a man kick his dog.
Dickhead. Punch him in the head.
Yeah.
I don't know about punch him in the head,
That's
but
the
they're
thought
like,
process.
hey, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Head.
So there you go. So even just on that example there, different perspectives, different beliefs in terms of,
Somebody might be like, well, what did the dog do?
yeah, or somebody be like, oh,
I kicked my dog.
yeah,
That's what some people out there probably
Yeah.
think. There's a whole bunch of different perspectives.
yeah. So that's a simple way to put it. And so when you're working with people, you kind of got to look at it in a different lens because we haven't been through that same experience.
Lens is a great word for it. Yeah, I think so. I do kind of facilitating of a like creative workshop with King Cass with some students from school,
Nice.
and that's about creative arts and music and art, but foremost for me the music part. And I leave that feeling like my cup's full. Like I feel like there's that cup half full or half empty. I feel like that just fills my cup.
Yeah.
Like that's that fulfillment, I guess, that I feel. And I feel like you being able to do that every day as your mahi, that would be quite, like you wouldn't feel like you're going to work, eh?
No, it doesn't. And even when you think about, I don't know if I'll call it a stigma, even for working for
Call it a stigma, bro, because we're breaking it. What's the stigma we're breaking?
working for the government. Like,
Oh, fuck.
that's a big one for some. So for some people, and I totally understand why. For me, it's not. It helps me support my family, and it's number one for me, making sure they have everything that they have, and I'm willing to work hard to do that. So yeah, there's that little stigma there in terms of who we work for. But when you sort of break down those walls in terms of you start building a rapport with these guys, start to open up a little bit. Hopefully, that's the hope. But it's not for my benefit; it's for theirs. Like, I think like you said, the reward that comes out of it is, there's been times when I've run into guys that have done programs before, have talked to me, and they're like, "Bro, I'm doing this, and I'm working." I'm like, "Bro, that's amazing." Compared to the last time we saw each other.
Yeah.
And you might have helped pave that path that they're on now. Well, you did help it. You were a part
Well,
of
I'd like to think that it's more of a guiding. Like, I'm not. I
Yeah.
can't change things for people, but
Is it a compulsory thing? Like, do they get like
Put
made
on the
to do
program.
the programs,
some-
or is
For some people, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, some can choose to hop on the program.
yeah, cool.
Probably as much detail as I can sort of.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, just wondering because like, I actually forgot where I was going with that. Don't worry.
That's really cool though, bro. So you obviously like that line of work, and you
I do.
wear this other hat that's completely different world, and that's massive.
Yeah.
Do you have any rapid fire questions for the bro?
I have one question. It was, is there, because I know you said about in your email you sent about doing you started up like a wrestling training thing. Is that right?
That's what he's doing now.
Yeah. So is that for the youth as well? Can youth do that, or is there any idea in regards?
Not at the moment. I think it's just one. It's for time, and I think the second one is just making sure. I think these other avenues when you're working with kids, it's just making sure we've got the right, I suppose, facility training. On how we train kids, because there's a little bit of danger to what we do.
100%.
Yeah. It's really just, and then again, it's just picking up. It's just getting through that point of the training is very similar to any martial art, any form of physical sport.
Yeah.
And ours is just more just we are definitely looking into it because we want to be community based. We want to do similar things around just giving kids an opportunity to be able to train and know what it's like to train as a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of work in that.
Yeah. The best thing you can do though for now is just keep putting on the event so that the youth can be inspired.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing something already for the community by having that presence and filling that void that's not, doesn't have that.
Mm.
So
Even could even do like a workshop where the kids could come in and watch the wrestlers do their practice and stuff and see what it takes to be a wrestler and stuff, like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd like
But
that.
no, I believe there are a few companies that do similar things.
Yeah.
But it's just, for us, it's more that, like, if I'm working with other people's children, I really want to make sure that it's
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe.
Safe, definitely.
yeah, but like I don't want to watch a kid in a wrestling match.
No,
personally.
but they got to get their inspiration. They got to know that the door is there, not they just do it. I don't know how to get there. You know what I mean?
Mm. Did you watch that Door vs. Omos?
I did not.
Didn't you?
No.
Do you know that big dude from WWE?
Yeah, Omos. Yeah.
Omos is like the miniest wrestler in the world, and they did 1v1 with them two.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty funny. Cuzzy DJ TJ, any questions?
Yes, I do. So you're going on a road trip. You have 4 seats. One has to be the entertainment, one has to be the food, one has to be the comedian, and one has to be basically the topic guy, the guy who brings up the topics. Out of those 4, who are you picking in the either previous WWE or current WWE lineup?
So let me just retract. Food, entertainment,
Comedian
comedian,
and also topic.
and topic guy.
Really in-depth question.
Far out.
There's a lot to
That's a
unpack.
multi-
here.
Never heard that question.
That's a loaded question, that one. Food. Let's start with food because that's probably my next best love. If I'm traveling to a different country, food's the thing I'm going for.
Hard.
Andre the Giant.
Mean. That's a good pick.
Food. Entertainer. Just based on stories that I've heard. Owen Hart.
Rest in peace.
Yep. From what I've heard, the stories that I've heard from him have been horrendously funny. I just think it'd be a laugh in the car. Yeah, I'm blocked again.
What were
Mind
the other
block.
2?
Comedian?
Comedian
Oh.
and topic bringer guy.
And-
Comedian will probably be him. Oh, Kurt Angle would be my comedian.
Oh, yeah.
His stuff was absolutely hilarious when he was
Milk.
Yeah, yeah. And then topic guy. Oh, and I had to pick the brain of someone like maybe Paul Heyman.
Mm.
Yeah, so not a wrestler per se, but oh man, he's amazing.
He's the OG.
He is amazing.
He's like the OG.
Yeah.
Cool.
ECW founder.
That was out of it.
I'm going to leave here and it's going to be totally different to what I just said.
That's a cool question. They
Yeah.
loaded. What else you got?
Oh, and also, if you could wrestle with anyone, like jump on a card, who would it be and why?
I'm probably gonna have to go with my man, The Rock.
Mm.
Yeah. Why? Oh, just for the mere fact of just being in his presence, I suppose. As a fan, and I think in terms of as a wrestler, I don't know. I feel like it would match pretty well. I don't know why. He's a lot taller than me, but I feel like I'd give him a good run for his money.
Yeah, cool.
I like those questions,
Who
guys.
would you wrestle?
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, I'd flip on him. So I used to, when I was a kid, get my tramp, go put it next to the house,
Yep.
climb up on the gate, climb up on the roof of the wash house, and flip onto my pillow.
Oh wow, just a pillow.
Not like John.
Not John. No, not, we had a porn addict on the show,
Oh,
and
no.
he talked about his pillow.
I think it was a t-shirt, but
Oh yeah,
Are your pillows still here?
the ones that I wrestled.
No, the ones that are in here. If you're talking about a porn addict that was here.
Pillows aren't here.
no, we
Oh,
didn't
his
have any
house.
pillows that episode.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's why we don't have pillows on these couches.
Did
Sorry,
you,
bro.
or did
We
they
used
disappear?
to.
No.
Yeah. Any other questions, Cuzzy DJ?
You didn't
TJ?
ask me who I'd wrestle.
Who would you wrestle, by the way?
I like Batista.
You'd get fucked up.
I like him though. He's cool.
Yeah,
He was my favorite when I was growing up.
Yeah, you'll get Batista bombed.
Yeah, cool.
I don't think they are cool.
I don't know. It'd be
Probably
cool.
is.
He was always my favorite.
I was thinking more like Rey Mysterio for me because, like,
He's little.
yeah, he's little, not Batista.
I
Jesus.
always no.
I want to wrestle Batista.
Size doesn't matter.
Yeah. Might be a bit different now. Wrestling him now might be a bit different to the one that we
Yeah,
grew
true.
up on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad, bro. Like watching the wrestlers that I grew up. One, Hulk Hogan just passing away. But then like the Dudleys, bro, just had their retirement match with the
saw
Hardy
that.
Boys yesterday. They're gone now. They don't wrestle. They're retired.
Yeah.
And that's like all the wrestlers that I grew up watching, you know? And I was like, fuck, like my generation is literally old.
What's crazy, I think, is that the top tier guys in WWE are the same age or a bit older than the likes of like Hulk Hogan in their time. They look like they were 50.
Bro, where did Hulk's hair go when he was
Yeah.
30, G?
I mean, in his prime, he's 35. Like,
Roman Reigns is another one that we didn't give justice to in the physique space.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Fucking incredible. And Logan Paul, like, man, the physiques of what they got going on at the moment remind me of like the OG days where everybody was actually putting in the effort
in shape.
and
Yeah.
shape.
Besides, people like Bronson Reed, that's kind of part of who they are as a wrestler, a big man.
I thought you were going to say butters his bread.
Oh, no.
Just butters his bread for his fried bread and tunks it in some fat.
But, that means serves the purpose. You've got big men as well. for
Yeah,
that reason.
100%. There's got to be a balancing act. I miss when they had divisions and there was like a cruiserweight and a light heavyweight championship and, back in those days.
Yeah.
It was kind of, a little bit more believable.
Yeah.
And then Rey Mysterio won the heavyweight bout and then next minute, no
was
more
it.
divisions. I think
That
that's
was it.
legit what happened. Like,
Yeah.
if he's going to be the heavyweight champ, he can't be a cruiserweight champ. So, yeah, I think I just scienced wrestling again.
Calculator.
Calculated it.
Yeah.
Anything else, Cuzzy DJ?
Yes. Okay. This is my last question.
Okay.
Out of all of WWE episodes, what was the one episode that just inspired you the most, and which lineup actually?
Like which event?
I can actually think of a specific event, and I don't know why. I think it was because of the Rock's promo. So I think it was Fully Loaded 1990, either 7 or 8. Triple H and the Rock were feuding for the IC title, and I think at that point the Rock had won this. So it might have been a bit of a rubber match, and he had European title. He might have won it off Triple H at that time, and he's just promo that he did afterwards, like, I don't know, for me as a kid, I just thought it was so cool. So he was out there. I'll probably actually bring it back up. So it's like, no, you see the Rock leaving the arena, leaving Fully Loaded. Oh, the Intercontinental Champion. I'll tell you what, Triple H, if you ever want to go one-on-one with the Rock, we'll scratch that itch because the Rock will make you famous if you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Yo,
And that was it. It's my most memorable one.
that's cool.
So his promo is what you remembered
His
more,
promo more
than the
than the
wrestling,
match.
which is kind of what we just talked
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
There's layers to this. There's
There's layers,
multiple
yeah.
skill sets that you guys have to have under your belt.
Yeah. And that's, I still remember it. I mean, look, I'm 41. I still remember it as if it was yesterday. That exact
Yeah,
promo.
that's
yeah.
cool.
It's actually I actually watched it again that episode not so long ago because it's on Netflix.
I
So.
started doing that. Yeah, when it was at the WWE Network though, and it had the whole library. It was real easy to access everything. My wifey's got me back into wrestling, so I grew up watching it. My dad was the first one in New Zealand selling wrestling figures. He was importing them from the States and shit before the warehouse had them, and going down to the fairs and had a website on that. Our whole garage was wrestling figures and belts and rings, and I had every figure, like every Christmas and birthday, and when I came home from school, I had fucking wrestling figures. They were just non-stop because that was his business, bro. My dad's business. And so, yeah, he made a living off that for a few years, and then the warehouse started getting them in and shit. You can't compete with that.
No.
And like growing up, like I said, I was flipping off my roof and wrestling my pillow, G, and biggest Jeff Hardy fan.
And Shania.
But even back then, yeah, I was wrestling my sister. And
That's my wife.
that's his wife's my sister. Yeah.
You say that every episode.
I was going to say something, but I won't.
But back in those days, bro, even then I followed like TNA, and I was like the biggest AJ Styles fan back then, and the X Division and everything that they were doing. I was just always loved wrestling. I was so engulfed in it. And then what happened for me was Brock Lesnar's jump from the UFC into the UFC, and him in that world made me intrigued. I was already watching bits and pieces. Like I watched Ken Shamrock when he was in the UFC with Royce Gracie and that. I was always kind of watching some here and there, but when Brock jumped ship, I fully just, and now it's like, oh fuck WWE, I'm watching UFC. These guys are actually getting knocked out. This is unpredictable. It's like, this is amazing. Now I appreciate both because when I got with my wifey, she was following the wrestling. Crazy. Like, you don't usually find a missus that watches wrestling. And then she's like, do you want to watch wrestling with me? I'm like, no. And then eventually it's just on and it's on and it's on. And it's like, I know who that person is now because I didn't know nobody. Like, I didn't watch it, but I didn't even really know Roman Reigns and all that. I stopped watching it like 2009, 2000, probably 2009. Brock Lesnar jumping ship, probably 2008, 2009. And I started going in a different direction. And I didn't watch it at all until we got together in 2020. And so she reintroduced it to me.
Oh, wow.
And now pay-per-views, we have, like, my granddad came over, my dad and mum came over, brother E and Shania came over, and we watched the wrestling pay-per-view and had dinner together, and, you know, it's a bonding and connectivity thing. And my mum, who never liked it, she's got nothing else to do, we were watching it. Now she's watching it and knows the people, and those ones are all the brothers again, thinking about Jey Uso, all the bloodline and that. But yeah, like, it's crazy. It's the connectivity, and I think it's that it's that not, what is the word that I'm thinking of, where it's like that childhood nostalgia. That's the word. And I think wrestling is just filled with it.
Oh, definitely.
Matches, photos, events, the people, the characters, the just nostalgia is connected to wrestling.
Yeah, it is. I mean, especially being an 80s kid like myself, or, you know, growing up in the 90s, and you talk to other people out there, like, as soon as you say you're a wrestler, like Hulk Hogan, like, always goes back to that, what they call the golden era of the WWF or WWE.
Yeah, and I didn't appreciate that so much when my dad would, like, give me the golden era's figures, because I don't care about this fella holding a parrot. Like, I didn't watch him, but now I respect and understand it, because now the era's, like, John Cena's on his retirement tour. Like, he's about to be gone, and the era that I grew up in is now, like, what I'm seeing my dad do, and now I'm, like, trying to show my kids when, like, you know, the WWE people come up, and I'm trying to teach them who they are so that they know when they grow up, because, like, they're only there now. They're not going to be there.
No, they're not.
Yeah. It's a crazy thing, bro? Like, it's obviously a timeless product. No matter what, there's always somebody waving the banners. And it's been crazy being reintroduced to it. But yeah, it's been really cool.
Yeah, and I suppose in some aspect that's kind of what, for me as one of the owners, is kind of looking towards that as well, like the experience, like, and like you're talking about with the kids and how they see it. Like, man, that's probably the first moment I ever had in Hardware. Was that moment I was just like, it's sort of been so cool for me as a kid. This is talking as a fan. Yeah,
it's your own product too, bro. So well done.
Yeah, and it's my own product too, and we're still got a lot of work to do. I mean, like, you're talking about 2 years. 2 years is not a long time. It's not a long time to bring something up, but it's getting there.
Well done, bro.
Yeah.
Perseverance, commitment, keep going. That's what we've been doing. This has been launched 2 years ago.
Yeah,
we're finally kind of where we're at now, but it's been baby steps.
Well, same again, like this baby steps again. We didn't have a ring when we first started. You know, that was the next step. Make sure we got a ring.
Just need a trampoline, bro. They've rings for anybody.
I don't know if we have the same show on a trampoline.
It's not a trampoline, eh? It's like a
I'll do
hardwood.
backflips if it's the trampoline.
It's a hardwood floor, man. It's solid.
Yeah, no, that shit is. Who's your Mount Rushmore?
I've had this one before actually. Rock, Stone Cold. How many are there? 4, eh?
4.
Rock, Stone Cold, Goldberg, Hulk Hogan.
He just had his retirement match.
Yeah,
Goldberg's retirement match. Did you watch it?
I did get Gunther.
Yeah, bro. Like,
yeah, I did.
His physique. Was he like 60 or something like that?
Got to be.
Bro, he was looking pretty mean for 60, abs and everything. Like, just, he's in shape. Like,
Just
wow,
an
the
athlete,
discipline,
man.
eh?
Hey, he's just a real athlete. I mean, you look like, I even think of like Bobby Lashley.
And he
That's
still
what I
looks
was trying to think
incredible.
of before.
Just what, have a wrestling match with?
You'll see, if anyone looks back, you'll see a spot where I'm like, looking away like this, trying to think of who he was. Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
He's built.
He still looks the
Tank,
same.
man.
He looks the same.
He looks
Yeah.
exactly the same.
And
Do you know
I
he's
look
got
at
no
his-
eyebrows?
No.
I didn't know that till my
Huh?
wife mentioned it.
Oh,
He's got
no.
no eyebrows. Apparently, it's like a condition or something. You'll see it every
Well, he's
time
got
you look
no
at his
hair
face.
on his head either.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, he's got no eyebrows.
Has he got like alopecia or something?
I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
Sure.
PTBP.
And he's just built. Reckon
Yeah.
he's on roids?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He went to
He's
MMA.
massive.
He went to
He's- he's
MMA. He was
an
in
MMA fighter
Strike
as well.
Force.
Yeah,
Strike
yeah.
Force, I think he was almost... Fuck, he had a pretty mean record.
Yep, good
He had
record too.
A mean record, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's crossovers there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they're the athletes. They're the...
Before even being a wrestler, they're athletes, man. Like,
Yeah.
Lesnar's came from that amateur wrestling background and
Yeah.
trophy winner and that.
Angle's the
gold
same.
Olympian medalist. Like,
Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of wrestlers come from backgrounds, martial arts backgrounds.
yeah, and then you got
Yeah.
Logan Paul,
Mm.
podcast background.
YouTuber.
I could be the Māori one.
Still trying to think of your name there, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Who would your favorite wrestlers be in today's era?
And today, so we're talking WWE. We're
Any
talking,
wrestler.
Ooh,
I'll do a specific question for New Zealand though, so leave this separated to the main ones.
So for the main ones, like honestly, the only product I really watch these days is the WWE. Roman's definitely up there. I enjoy. Actually, I'm really starting to enjoy Bronson Reed.
Mm.
Who else have I really liked? Brock's probably up there as well. And there's one other woman that I really enjoy as well. Just trying to think of her name. Oh god, one block. Oh no, I can't think of her name. So I go Roman, Bronson Reed, Brock Lesnar, and one more of the men. Oh, I think even Rey Mysterio is timeless as well.
Bro, he's still doing backflips off everything
Yeah.
and agility, and he's like in his 50s. I seen a podcast with him and Logan Paul. He gives credit to stem cells. The
yes.
stem cell replacement.
Heaps of
Need-
people talk about that, eh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Is it actually
That's real
baby
good.
embryos?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
believe
like they
so.
they do take it from that, yeah.
And they pay like millions or something.
Mm.
But apparently it's like fully replenishes,
It's like regenerate
like
your cartilage and stuff like that, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't regenerate naturally, I don't believe.
No.
Yeah.
It's like gets them all out of pain and shit. It's like a Mickey like steroid shot basically.
If
Yeah.
I could pay for it, I'd do it for my ankles.
Yeah.
Any female wrestlers in that list anywhere?
Who was trying to
Just
think of one?
thinking, yeah, I was trying to think.
Stephanie Valkyrie, I think she's mean as a wrestler.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair as a wrestler, she's incredible as a female athlete. Wifey's favorite's Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
She's mean on, she ticks all the boxes, character, promo,
Yeah.
wrestling.
Asuka's probably one for me as well.
Wrestling, incredible. She reminds me of like the Hearts.
Yeah.
Who would, do you know any in the modern day?
I don't watch wrestling, bro.
You don't know any from the modern day? Do you know any from the previous day other than Batista or Bobby Lashley?
Oh, wrestlers? Not off the top of my head.
Who was your
I remember
favorite?
probably the one that I remember the most would be that, what's his name? Carlito. He bit the apple.
yeah.
Spit the apple. Yeah.
And he came
the
back.
Afro Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I remember him heaps from when I was young. And then, like Bobby Lashley. That's all the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
Boogeyman. And,
He was
and
pretty
obviously
cool.
The Undertaker, Kane, those sorts of people.
Yeah.
But that was like when I was watching it.
So hard picking from my era there because there was so many good wrestlers, like the era that I grew up on.
Yeah.
So many good wrestlers at that time. It was crazy.
Mm.
I don't even know if they were good wrestlers, but they were good entertainers.
Yeah. And as a product as a whole, they were a part of this product that was just amazing as a kid.
Oh, and Chris Jericho.
He's still going too.
I don't know.
He's
I
still
don't watch
going?
it anymore, but I liked him.
Yeah, no.
I used to do Walls of Jericho on my mates all the
I
time.
think everyone did.
Yeah,
Speaking of Walls of Jericho, did you see Cena chuck that on AJ?
he did.
Yes, yeah.
That was an incredible match.
Yeah.
That was a really cool match.
It was a long.
It was long. I think it's like nearly half an hour. But it's John Cena's like one of his last matches ever. But that was
AJ
awesome.
Styles, who's apparently
Retiring
retiring
next
next year.
year. Again, that's
Yeah, I
all
heard
the
you
ones
say
that we
that.
grew up watching gone.
I think there was a segment there at Sting. I think
Oh,
there was a Stinger splash and a Scorpion Death Drop.
I
Or
don't
reverse
know.
DDT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does that move?
AJ did that on John.
Is that a Sting shout out?
It has to be because it was a big splash and then pulled him in for
Yeah.
Reverse
'Cause-
DDT.
and John Cena did the Bray Wyatt move.
Yeah.
He did the walls. He went to do the RKO and the punt, the 619.
Yep.
Oh,
he
yeah.
went to do the pedigree.
Someone said it, one of you said something about next it'll be a 619, and then he fell into the 619, and we were like, no way,
The crowd was chanting it, bro.
Yeah, that's
The crowd
right.
was chanting 619.
Yeah, I remember. And then we were like, nah, he's not going to do that. And then he actually went to go and do it. He came out of it like that would have been crazy.
And he hit Baron Corbin's move.
End of days.
Yeah, he hit that too. I'm pretty sure. And not this one, but in one of his previous matches when he's been doing this paying homage thing.
Yes.
And he did Edge with the spear. I've just seen the list, and as we see the matches as well, you can connect the dots.
Yeah.
It's quite cool what he's doing. A little homage to everybody.
I mean, only they can do that though. Yeah. I don't think anybody else will be able to pull that off.
No, you have to have that respectable.
Yeah. And the audience, they're in Australia.
Oh, like he fucking choke slammed and then tombstoned him.
And Tombstone, yeah.
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 It was a good match. It was crazy. Nostalgia. That word again. Do you watch AEW, TNA?
No.
Okay.
I'm actually quite surprised. I don't actually watch a lot of wrestling.
True.
Yeah. Not as much as I used to. Like I said, time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
If I've got a bit of time, I'll sit down and chuck it on Netflix. But
I'm lucky because wifey wants to watch it. So that is our time.
Yeah.
So it's good. Two birds, one stone. What's your finishing move?
spear.
Spear?
He's going to spear you.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Nah, I've got 2 herniated discs in my back. Just
You fucking liar. Get out of here.
I'll do it the opposite end so it pushes it back in. It's like,
Oh, so it's chiropractor.
yeah.
So Trev will come one way and you go the other way and just fold him.
Man, Trev,
Because Trev needs to get his payback.
I'm gonna hit you with something just that's so incredible, and you're just gonna lose.
Your back when he spears you from behind.
We'll see. We'll see.
So the Cuz doesn't actually call it a spear tackle. He calls it the 1 outs.
The 1 outs, that's a good one. I like that. Is it anything like, how they always said the Gore and then Rhino, and he did it a certain way, and Goldberg?
I believe mine's a little different.
Yep.
When I watch it back, I think it's just in terms of how I land. Like, yeah, you're right. Like everyone's is different. I feel like mine's a little different. I can't really explain.
We'll have to see it.
Who's got the best one?
Of latest or the probably has to be
in general.
Goldberg. man.
Goldberg, yeah. And then as of latest?
I actually really like. No, it has to be Roman.
I was going to say
Bron Breaker, bro.
Nah.
Bron Breaker, his spear looks incredible. He hits that on cunts that are flying through the air, and he just makes it look amazing. I think
looks-
he's incredible.
I think Roman Reigns too.
Yeah, just something about Romans. Yeah,
I think it's the aura beforehand.
yeah, it's all the build up and
Yeah.
where's you
But
got
Bron's
winning.
got that connection where it's just like, did I show speed in the Royal Rumble? And he looked like Trev when I speared Trev.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think
look at
that's
the size of
exactly
it.
what was. Turned
Bang,
around and
straight.
just bang.
Yeah,
it's like
just
velocity.
squished him.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for us, bro?
Oh, questions for you. Do you probably something simple like how long have you been in the business of music?
Music. I was in a metal band in college. So that was 2010, I think we formed that, Serene Silence. I was the lead guitarist and the songwriter, and then the band disformed. And so then the next year I took music, but nobody else from the band did. So I was like, I'm not going to make a whole new band. And so I was like, what can I do by myself? And so I started rapping because I was always the songwriter and I've always loved rap. And we always freestyled. I'd sit with my cousin Rob out fishing and, diss track his missus and shit. And now I'm actually like, well, what if I tried to make something that's not a diss track against his missus? And then I started making music. So that was probably 2012, I'd say I recorded my first full song. So 13 years.
Yeah.
A long hustle.
It is a long hustle. And what about for you then? Like, how did you get involved in all this as well? Because you're the brother-in-law,
I
right?
married his sister.
Oh, yeah.
That's his wife.
But did you have some interest in what was going on with Dilz?
Oh yeah, like obviously when I first met Shania, she said who her brother was, and I went and listened to his music, and I was like, oh yeah, cool. Like, you know, I don't know anyone from New Zealand
Didn't
that
you
does music.
fanboy over Jay Williams?
Yeah, well, because I had already listened to Jay Williams for a few years.
This is pre stage show Jay Williams, eh?
Stage
Bro,
show.
current stage show, him, bro. Like,
Still going.
he's amazing. And
Yeah.
like, I've caught up with him and he was talking to me about his diet, bro. He counts it down to the nut that he consumes. Like,
That's
he's
why he looks the way he
disciplined,
does.
bro. He's
Stage show. Do you mean
incredible.
like
Magic Mike.
Magic
type.
Mike. He was the lead.
Oh, I don't
he was
know.
the lead on the Magic Mike over in Australia that toured to America and had Channing Tatum come and open it with them for the first event.
I don't even know.
He was the lead of it, bro. Jay
That's
Williams.
cool.
So shout
Yeah.
out to him. I stay
Yeah.
connected to him in his
Yeah,
journey,
cool.
bro. We've got
Well,
a lot of
I
music.
just saw that probably the last couple of years. It's, that's where he's gone.
Yeah, bro. Yep.
Yeah.
Over those.
But yeah, that obviously when I saw that he had a couple songs, I was like, fuck, that's cool. Like I love his music.
He's like the New
That's what I'm
Zealand's
saying.
Chris Brown.
I
eh?
remember when I came around to your parents' house and you called him and we went on the phone.
Did we?
Yeah.
Fuck, I
You
can't
called him.
even-
We're out on the deck.
Were we drinking?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I remember you said, and then you're like, watch this, I'll call him. And then we spoke to him on the phone quickly.
Did we?
Yeah.
True, I can't even
But,
remember that. Shot J's for answering. Making
Yeah.
me, I used to have missed calls from him, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's where like it was cool. Like literally, shout out to Jay. I went up and it was the first time we met in person because we were working on music with each other. I was mixing his music and I've got so much unreleased Jay Williams stuff on my laptop that just sounds amazing. Some
I've heard it.
massive hits. And he invited me up to Waiheke Island to go. It was Mother's Day the next day, but the weekend of.
Yep.
And he went and took me to his whole family, bro. And we spent Waiheke Island Mother's Day
nice.
weekend with each other drinking and getting to know each other in that though. So his whole family, Lavina and Emily and Ezra, like they're all so talented and such an awesome family, bro. Massive love for them.
But yeah, I when I met him and then I saw what he was doing, and then every now and then we'd go in the studio, he'd show me stuff, and then I don't really know what actually. I can't remember the moment that I started getting involved in it all, but I did things here and there. I think the first part was probably Envious, when you shot Envious, and we went over and I helped out with that.
You were behind the scenes on the music video, like holding the lights in that, eh?
Yeah, just doing little things, and I just wanted to see what you were up to in that, and I didn't really have any other friends in the town either, so it was kind of like, yeah, we just started kicking it, and we got along quite well, and then, yeah, just slowly hear things here and there. Or you know, you can only do so much as one person, so it's like, oh, you want to try and do this? Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that, and then it just ended up being anything. Hey, bro, you want to come do this? Yeah, all good. I'll come do it. I'll figure it out.
Go with the flow.
And then, yeah, ended up doing this and now shooting music videos and podcasts. And, yeah, I guess it was kind of just, I was always interested in that type of thing in music. Like I've said before, like I love music, like in general, but I've never really been musically talented or gone that way, you know. I've never been that way inclined. So I think when I met Dilz, I was like, oh, that's cool. He does music. I'm pretty intrigued by that. So then, yeah, it was just see what he's up to. And then, yeah.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
Thank
Nice.
you. Teamwork makes the dream work
cool
too,
story,
bro.
man.
I
Yeah.
couldn't be where I am without where these two are right now, you know. I can't. I've got all, you know, I love the ideas and I try and, you know, make sure my fingers in the pie of everything that we do, but unfortunately I just can't do everything. Like I direct all my music videos and that, like the bro will know how articulate it is, like down to every millisecond and every shot and every lighting and every camera angle and every background thing that's in, you know, it's all just so much process. And unfortunately I can't hold the camera and shoot me.
Yeah.
So the bro's just doing that massive job of being the everything that I can't be.
Yeah.
And he's nailing it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, and it's the
I'm
same.
trying.
Yeah, that's the same with what I do. I don't do this alone.
Mm.
Yeah, like I'm not the only owner of RCP. We've got Ben Munners, one of the owners as well. So we actually, when we started in 2019, it was probably like very similar in terms of story of, I knew I wanted to get back into wrestling. I just didn't know how. And then we kind of just met each other. And then it sort of just went from there, started training. He wanted to sort of improve his fitness a bit. I was pretty fit at the time. I wanted to learn how to train wrestling again. So we kind of met in the middle.
That's pretty cool.
And then we just carried on from there. Oh, 2018 actually we started training. Then 2019 is when I had my first match. So
yeah.
And now we're here.
and now we're here, yeah. And then we decided, should we just start running events ourselves? We're in Wanganui. There's no one here doing it.
Mm.
Man, that's kind of where it kicked off.
I mean,
Sounds
Yeah.
like it does pretty well too. So that's cool, and it can only get better.
And it can only get better.
I like that.
Yeah. What other questions do I have? Bro, it's probably the same thing. How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Yeah, young fella. Yeah. What about your story? How did you get into doing what you're doing?
So I like to say that
Opportunity.
yeah, opportunities. But I was actually originally in one of Dilz's music videos that he currently put down because I don't know why. I was at a karaoke and I was dressed up as a cheerleader, and I forgot what song it was, but you had to reshoot the music video.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was in the background with a pink thingy, and then I like to say that's my start of the mess point. But it was when I got opportunities to hang out with these guys more, and then I don't know.
You're in Perspective.
Yeah, Perspective music video.
Perspective. Yeah,
That would have been the first.
I jumped
one.
in Perspective as
Little me.
little him, and then also I don't know why, but I just had a thought. I really want to become a DJ.
Nice.
So I bought my own decks, and then Dilz took me on as the mass DJ, and then obviously given me opportunities to become the background of the podcast, and also I shot my first music video too, but not that longer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been just getting opportunities, and I also got the opportunity to be the cameraman and see this guy get taken down on the ring. So yeah,
He got the opportunity to get spared by me.
don't you bring that up.
Nice.
Yeah, and our family, bro. So like I said, brother-in-law, little cousin,
Nice.
and these two have just grabbed the banner and waved the flag, bro. And that's what I needed. We're making a statement to take it to that next step because I can't do everything by myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, these guys are awesome
As
teamwork.
much as
makes
we
the
want
dream
to.
work. I know. I wish.
Yeah.
Hey, time is another thing. As
Yeah.
much as I'm capable of, man, that balance is just that is a fine line with everything I take on.
Yeah, cool.
Did you have any other questions?
Mount Rushmore. That's it. That'll be my last question. What's your
My wrestling Mount Rushmore?
your guys' wrestling Mount Rushmore?
Jeff Hardy. Oh. I know he was my favorite. I'll probably say AJ Styles. Come back to me. You do yours first.
Okay. Probably I'll have
Name
to have
four
I'll have
wrestlers
to
you
have-
know.
Yeah, I'll have to have Rey Mysterio because I did like him heaps when I was young. I'm gonna do Shawn Michaels and Triple H because I love
DX.
D-Generation X.
Mm.
Yeah. And then probably John Cena because when I watched it, then he was like one of the main guys. So
Yeah.
probably
Nice.
those four.
Nice. Good numbers.
Cuzzy DJ TJ.
My Mount Rushmore would be Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns. Who's that guy with the glitter on his face? Is it Stargaze? No.
Cody Rhodes.
Nah.
Stardust.
Stardust. Oh, Goldust. Yeah,
Goldust.
Goldust, and also
I've never heard of him being on anyone's Rushmore.
Undertaker. No, I quite like watching them because back in the day, I used to me and Levi used to go to Nan's place.
Yeah.
And we used to play the WWE like SmackDown vs Raw and all those old games.
Yeah,
SmackDown
we-
vs Raw
like-
2004.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they were
love
just
those.
fun.
Yo.
SmackDown 1, SmackDown 2, and then it went Just Bring It, Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, and then it was SmackDown vs Raws, and through, I think it changed like WWE 2K
Yeah,
But-
around about 13 or 14.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, my Rushmore, I think it would be Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles.
You're putting a lot of thought into that.
Yeah, it was quite a hard one because there's so many characters in my mind right now. Maybe probably Randy Orton because I remember him
yeah.
before Evolution and he was wearing like a fucking arm sling and it was like Get Well Randy and then all of a sudden he's the biggest star in the first. Oh, Brock Lesnar.
Right.
That would be my four. Yeah, Brock Lesnar, Orton, Jeff Hardy, and AJ Styles.
Good work.
Nice.
That was your last question. I touched on it. We forgot to finish off the question. Your favorite New Zealand wrestlers? Who are the ones we should be looking out for? Who could make it in that top tier league? Who are if we want to go and tune into New Zealand wrestling for the first time and see the perfect example of the epitome of our talent, who is it?
Oh, mate, you're going to put me on... who do I really like? It's not even a matter of who I really like. The guy that chokes him, so Liam, is probably one of my tops at the moment.
Mhm.
Liam Erickson. We've got some guys that have been around for a long time. Father, I'm going to get shot for this, but my partner, so Ben Munner, he's been around for a long time, but he's found as I think for him it's more the story, like he was out injured with a real bad knee injury for years, and then just over the years, just started slowly coming back again and wrestling like how he used to. So I'm real proud of him. I think it's because I know him personally as well. So I'm real proud of his journey.
Mm.
And then I talked about a guy, my friend, Aaron Henary, who was already doing massive things overseas, but he's it's a good benchmark for what guys can become here in New Zealand.
Mhm.
And who else would I consider to really look out for in New Zealand? I think even the guy that I'm fighting this weekend, Kurt Brown, he's reasonably new, but he's very talented.
Great way to plug people tuning in for
I
your match.
don't
on
like him.
Saturday.
At all, because he's young and arrogant,
Mm.
but you don't have to like people.
You can appreciate.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck him up on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna one out him?
1 ounce.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But he's, for me, and there's a couple of young guys actually coming up. Just talented people, man, around the country.
Mm.
There's so many talent, and some of them have worked internationally, and you can, you know it. Yeah.
Well, we might see them on the WrestleMania card.
Yeah, coming soon.
Yeah.
MAS wrestling.
But yeah, so those are just a few names in terms for me,
Mm.
on a personal level and as a wrestler as well.
Massive.
Not as a promoter. It's
Yep.
just as in personal, and yeah.
And do you have a favorite match of all time?
Oh, now you're pushing Hell in a Cell, Undertaker, Mankind. More the memory of it.
Yep.
My friend at the time who I watched it with, he unfortunately passed away quite young at 18, but those are the memories I had of him because we both wanted to be wrestlers,
Mm.
but he died like 17, 18. So that kind of left that. And, yeah.
You carrying on that
Yeah.
dream.
And that's kind of why I think I carried it on.
That's beautiful.
But damn, yeah. I still want to do this, so let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, bro. What do you think of making a statement?
Well, you definitely make a statement here, that's for sure. Yeah. What do I think? I think what you're doing here is, I think it's more the community stuff that you're talking about in terms of what you're doing for your community. Like I can really appreciate people that aren't just doing it for themselves. Like there's a bigger picture to it, eh? Yeah.
I've always liked the concept of giving back with my platform. I always felt like if I could get it somewhere where there was somewhat something, then as long as I'm doing something, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to get it to the point of where it is now, get enough of something going on with what I do that I can then do something for
Something.
my people.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get
He
it.
says something a
And
lot.
it's the story, like the story that you guys have just shared with me in terms of your journey of getting here. That's the gold. It's not, and you're still climbing, like you're still, and it's forever that carrot on the stick situation that, yep, we're awesome now, but we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always just trying to grab your ceiling and break through it, eh?
Yeah.
Carry on. For some reason, bro, I just had it stuck in my head as I showered on the way here. Eminem's Rap God did nothing but, I hit the earth like an asteroid, did nothing but shoot for the moon since. I just had that stuck in my head all afternoon. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to keep shooting for the moon.
And you have to. Hey, if it's something you love, then why not?
There's just layers, and I'm so excited and proud, bro. Like our last podcast episode dropped on Sunday. Jason Davey, owner of New World in Foxton, and latest elected into the Te Awaho Community Board. So shout out to the bro. Well done. Congratulations.
Congrats.
And hopefully, because they're at the finals for the New World Awards tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
3 sections they're in the finals for. So I hope Foxton bring home the gold. And shout out to the bro Jason for coming through, and his podcast episode like dropped, and we keep an eye on the stats for the first 24 hours, 48 hours, and how's it doing. And it's like we dropped it Sunday night 8 p.m, so it's like probably just hit over 48 hours. And when I checked it last, people had watched it for like 120 hours.
Oh, wow.
And it's like that's a long time of just consuming us in a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
So it's been cool, bro, just watching the analytics grow slowly, and like each podcast being another milestone in terms of our equipment and like the upgrade and how we're utilizing the gear we have and like the quality we're getting, but also the podcast itself and the reach of it, the analytics and you know, just watching that steady growth of people now re-engaging and commenting again and just trying to create that little bit of a following in that podcast space. It's a whole new territory for me.
Yeah.
And like John Taylor, who's the porn addict we brought on, he had said that I inspired him in the podcast space. That I've never had that. Like, you know, I'm a hip hop artist. So I've had people say, you're an inspiration in the music world. But the podcast space was a whole different ballgame. So it's like, wow, that's so cool. And we got labelled the #1 podcast in Hodawhenua.
I saw that.
Do you agree? Number one.
I've loved it here. So that's what I mean in terms of making a statement. Yeah, that's making a big statement.
Massive. Thank you, bro.
Hodawhenua was massive.
It is.
Yeah.
But we're coming for
But you're
bigger.
doing it from Foxton too.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't know. There's just something comforting about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Thank you. Before we wrap up, did you have anything else that you guys wanted to ask the bro?
Not off the top of my head, no.
No. So, sorry, Trev.
If you jumped in a ring with Dilz, what's one move except for your own finishing move would you do on him if you could, like physically could? Any finishing move?
Good. I can.
Yeah, I could do it as the fuck I want.
Top rope smash.
Nah.
Yeah?
Nah.
Top rope. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. On Saturday?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I got Vader Bomb, G, and I wasn't a fan. I ain't taking no top rope splash.
Top rope splash.
Sometimes people think you're me, so maybe you could be my stunt double.
No.
You're.
I got to film it. I'm the
getting-
guy behind the camera.
I can do that.
Nope.
Fucking hell.
Nope.
Top rope splash, Cuzzy Trev.
On you, Trev.
You played the younger me in perspective.
No.
He's agreeing.
nodding his head.
Yeah, this sounds good. No, not me.
No, not me.
No, I just realized what you meant. I thought you were just saying his answer to me.
Yeah.
Not.
Do
would
you
take
want
that?
it?
No, no, but no,
Splash
I would
is
not.
I said that right at the start, full circle. I was like, But what are you grateful for? So the week that we've just had, you're at an 8 or a 9. That's awesome coming in here. Thank you for stepping into our space and welcome to Foxton and this end of the road. But what are you grateful for in the week that's been?
Probably keep it simple. I'm grateful for good health, and I'm grateful that my family are healthy.
Cool.
Always.
100%. Yep. Cuzzy Trev?
Opportunities.
Nope, I am grateful for Ethan because he got me some pre-workout and some vitamins or whatever that ashwagandha stuff for the gym. And then I'm also grateful for opportunities, for everything that I get given to me and every tool I can use. And also I'm grateful for the bro over there because he's one of the first guests, not being mean to the other guests, but one of the first guests who actually asked me questions. So, yeah.
That's awesome, actually.
Tip
yeah.
for next guests.
Yeah.
Ask Trev some questions.
Just felt like it. Just felt natural. That's
Yeah,
it. We're
yeah.
all
It
here.
should. That's what we want.
Hey, you said guess. I was going to say, I ask you questions. I keep them included. What are you grateful for, brother?
Oh no. I always forget to think about this.
Hey, you've had a whole week. You know what's coming up on our podcast.
Okay. I'm grateful for opportunities. I'm grateful for I think like I said, I got a call today from the rugby and that. So it's cool like that I'm being noticed as like this who I am sitting here in the seat. People are contacting me, hey, I'll be keen as to come on the podcast. Like, you know how you come to me most weeks and you're like, this person's reached out, this person. Like I'm starting to get that now. I'm like, it's quite nice. Like it makes me feel like recognized, you know, because like I said, we put a lot of effort into this. You know, I spend a lot of hours in here doing what we're doing and also just like the pushing of the product and that sort of thing. And it feels nice to get recognition every now and then. So yeah, I think the opportunity, but recognition and yeah.
It's just hard work
appreciation.
Hard
I think
work
I like
paying
that.
off too.
So that's what I'm grateful for.
That's cool.
Don't get used to saying opportunities. That's my line.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to say, you got the opportunity to train harder in the gym because you got free products. It's opportunities. I'm grateful for that there, the Say Less album that's rolling out currently because we got the next single. And I did the finishing touches on the music video last night, exported the final file, came in here and showed the bros. And I said, look at this. And it's just for what it was, because like the song built it from the ground up, you know, we've been involved with the production, mixed the whole project, recorded everything in my studio and brought it to life from start to finish. and now the visuals and there's the whole concept of the song now captured and told, and there's that vision to visuals, and we've brought it to life, and I'm watching the finished product. It's so fulfilling. So I'm so grateful for that, as well as we were sitting down eating cheese. Shout out to wifey because she made some mean ass cheese toasties. And then we were sitting there, and I took a bite of my toasty. Email came through, and it was the local council, and they just granted me funds to put on my album, That Say Less, a theatre show that we put together. So we recently, me and the Cuzzy Trev, stepped into the world of theatre. He came from that world. I introduced myself into it because we somehow turned this album into a theatrical show. It's like 3-dimensional narration, theatrical / drama, and the performance. And then stepped into this theatre show, stage team, lighting crew, director, sound controls, all the rest of it. Turned it into the theatre show, provided it to the audience, and then took that, got funding for it, and now we're going to do it even bigger and better.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, massive grateful for that.
That deserves a clap.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's another big mission on the agenda now is pulling together that. And I want to do it, so anybody tuning in and hearing, I want to do it either in Foxton or Levin or both, and I probably want to make a weekend of it, and I want to do it free. So the concept is we use what we can out of that funding to put the show on. So we're fronting the cost, and then the audience can just enjoy it. That's what I want to do. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Also, tackling next up. Hey, Cuzzy, DJ, TJ, we've got a few things on the agenda.
Yeah, and also I like how Dilz said he came. I'm still in that. I'm currently doing a show. By the way, if you guys are in the Hortowhenua or Levin region, go to LPAS. I'm doing Hairspray. I'm going to be the main lead, and you'll get to see me.
Yeah, we're going to get to see you too. We're going to come watch that. Little plug. But before you jump off here, did you want to do a little plug of yourself before we wrap up?
So I'll do it. I'll breathing in. Okay, so we'll do a little plug for the show if that's all right.
100%.
All right,
Take it away.
This weekend, the Cuz Makaire is taking on Kurt Brown. Kurt is coming down from Auckland. We're going to be at Manawatu Mayhem this Saturday, October the 18th, at the Highbury Whānau Centre in Palmerston North. So other matches on the card as well. I don't think I've mentioned them, have I?
You went over who was on the card, but you didn't talk about the card itself.
All right, so that's me. So me and Kurt Brown, that's who the Cuz is facing. We've got actually Liam Erickson will be fighting on this card as well. He's taking on Sonny Tupou from Auckland. We have Misty Katana, the baddest, I'm not going to say it, in New Zealand wrestling in terms of our female wrestlers. She'll be taking on Just Jack.
Who?
Just Jack.
Is that a guy?
Yes, you might have seen them in IPW. They wrestled in IPW as well.
It's Just Jack.
Josh Jack is he's that flimsy guy. He's also
he was the apprentice guy.
Yeah, that's the guy you're talking about.
The new guy.
That Ivy went on about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just Jack.
Just Jack. So, like I said, like in terms of some of the wrestlers that are coming down, you'll definitely know who they are once you see them.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a 6-man tag. So we've got locals. So we've got Ray Gun. He's teaming up with...
That just reminded me of that breakdance.
It does, yeah. He gets that a lot too, Ray Gun.
Ray Gun, why would you do?
So you're going to hear some names you might know. So Ray Gun, he's teaming up with Freddie Ford and a Wellington wrestler. So his name's Jack Calloway. He's fairly new to the business as well and as a wrestler, but very talented. And he's taking on Dusty Bridges. So that's his team. They've got a feud going on between Ray Gun and Dusty. Dusty Bridges, his team is himself. The All-Star champions from Wellington, from Valiant Pro, Jade Priest and Eddie Grayson, who's one of our rookies as well. So it's a 6-man team. And then our main event. So our main event is Ben Mana, who I was talking about just previous, one of the co-owners of RCP. He's teaming up with Tim Warrant, and they're facing Sir Mr. Burns and Tyler Ernst. So yeah, it's a pretty big card. Yeah.
Who are we tag teaming against?
I'm not wrestling.
I don't know, where's that pillow gone?
Hey, I'll one out soon.
But yeah, and in terms of that, yeah, man, I'd love for you fellas to be able to come along, even if it's just to come and watch the show.
Man.
I think it's, I think it'd be awesome if you can make it.
Saturday night, 6 p.m, doors open.
Yeah.
Tickets.
I already planted the seed to my wife, so I should be free.
We'll see if we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up, it's makingestatement.co.nz. You can go get our merch. Pressure is available. You can see that on display over here,
I'm not wearing
up
pressure,
there, and all over there.
but I'm
The
wearing
bro's got I think you wear that every episode now, don't you?
No, I wore a different one last episode. I was actually wearing a plain black shirt before, and then I was like,
You had to
shit,
mess up.
I need to put some mess on, so I chucked my hoodie on.
Yeah. So yeah, makeitastatement.co.nz, or you can go into the main street of Foxton, Care Design, 41 Main Street. Our ad should be telling you where to go. It's on my FM and More FM, so that's pretty fucking cool as well. Another thing to be grateful for. Stop tallying me, G. We're on the outro. So the swear jar's getting a donation again. But yeah, outside of that, make sure to tune into our previous episodes. We've talked to Jason Davey, the grocery store owner. We've talked to Irene Wakefield, who founded a women's prevention charity, as well as made it into the Te Awaho Community Board. We talked to Horowhenua District Council member Alan Young recently. We talked to John Taylor, who's a recovering porn addict that still watches porn.
He's not recovering. He's just a porn addict.
He's a recovering porn addict that still watches porn.
So he's not recovering. He's just
that was kind of the summary of what I got from the episode.
Okay.
And yeah, we just, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you check into the channel, and you stay tuned in for the next episodes to come, because we're just going to keep on getting good guests and becoming an even better podcast. So we take over the Horowhenua and the wider region until we keep leveling up, breaking those ceilings, and asteroiding to the moon. Yeah. Anything from you before we sign off, Brother E?
I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you for coming on, shedding some light, and also bringing more information into the New Zealand wrestling space, because like I said, when I was young, I didn't know about it. So it's cool to know that we can share it a bit bigger, and hopefully we get to see a bit more over the social media and that sort of stuff. But yeah, other than that, I enjoyed it. Cool.
Bye, you're Ethan.
Bye. I'm Ethan.
Gonna happen as fire but fighter, ain't nobody putting it down. I'm holding it down, no common grounds. I'm making a statement, is the way to claim that you're running the town.